You're listening to TF4 Podcast with Marcus.
Let's turn out the lights and play Who's in My Mouth.
Cara.
Did you notice that your sausages were arranged to look like a penis?
Natasha.
I didn't cheat on you. My penis did.
Oh my God. Inbox. 11:01. Eating dick for breakfast.
Selena Gomez.
She just said that.
Every episode pretty much starts with Natasha singing.
Yeah.
Or Cara singing.
Everyone starts with it, you said?
Last week, Tasha's like,
No, you know what every episode starts with?
Are we recording? Are we live?
It didn't happen last time. The only reason it happens is because you guys say it.
Yeah, now it's like a thing where you're like, are we recording?
It's kind of funny.
No, what we need to start doing, let's brainstorm this while we're on the podcast.
Sure.
But
love brainstorming things on the podcast.
It's your favorite thing.
It's my favorite.
That's why I do it.
Is that one of your pet peeves?
No, it's just a little cringy for me. But it doesn't sound bad. It just... It is for me.
What I think we should do
like listening back or while we're doing it?
When we go to start recording.
Okay, all right, got it.
When we go to start recording, before we start recording, you should say, "Hey, we're going to record in 3, 2, 1."
We've had this conversation, and he was like, "Do you want me to do that?" And he never does it.
We did that when we first started.
You said you were going to do Freddie from iCarly. That's what you said.
No, I said that when we went live like 3 weeks ago.
And 5, 4,
But
3.
I didn't think I had to if we weren't live streaming. If we weren't live streaming, why do I have to do that?
Mark's asking for it. I don't know.
Oh, Mark's always asking for it. Let me tell you.
I know.
Sure.
He's always asking for it.
Yeah,
but I feel like
Cara abuses me.
I feel like it makes for better conversation when he just starts the podcast without telling us, because then we're just talking.
Yeah, but then we get this awkward conversation.
Not every time.
Oh, we knew we were starting
Sometimes.
recording this one. But
We
that's
did.
okay.
It's totally a part of this. It's very, it's part of our thing now.
It is. It's kind of like.
It's the new intro.
Listen, man.
To be fair, if it is boring, we can cut it out in post. Who cares?
Some productions, they have intros. We have like intros with a question mark at the end.
I do have an intro, and I make a new intro for every single episode. So
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
This is different than that intro.
It's just an intro that we're not aware of when we record.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I just do it on the fly. Welcome to TF4 Podcast. My name is Vox.
I'm Marcus.
I'm Cara.
And I'm Natasha.
You sure?
I think this is episode 79 or 80.
We're counting still?
I'm counting because I want to do something fucking huge for episode 100, and I have to make sure that I know what episode 100 is so we can plan.
But are we counting the dead episodes?
Yeah, are you counting the ones
No.
that we can't post?
No. I am counting the 10.
Like the ones that are on Facebook still?
Yes, I am counting the 10 that we did during the quarantine thing.
I can't believe we did that many still.
Yeah, we did 10.
Mm-hmm.
Which is wild.
And they were weekly, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did a thing. We came back, did it.
Actually, no, we did a few in the same week.
I don't know.
We were just like, hey, guys, hello.
Yeah, like
we're here.
What else were we doing?
On the internet.
Literally
on a
nothing.
random
We're in
fucking
our
Tuesday.
homes.
Yeah. Well, that's what we do
None
now.
of us
anyway.
were really working, so.
Yeah.
I was.
Sucks.
I was working, but from home. So
I worked from home for 2 weeks, but I pretty much worked the entire
whole time, yeah.
I was off for like 4 weeks at the time. It was great.
And here we are. I wish that we could go back to.
I kind of do too,
Having
because you
work.
know what? This is my second cold that I've had, and hopefully the last one that I've had this fucking summer. Well, it was summer and then
It's
fall.
now.
Yeah, but I'm just.
Well, it's not. It's like I feel like work was easier when we were shut down. Like there wasn't.
I feel
as
like
much
life
to
was
do.
Yeah, because
easier when we
everything
were shut
slowed down.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but now like everyone's just like short staffed and no one can hire anyone, and it's like it's just draining. Like I'm just like I'm sick of it.
People realize
I'm
how
fucking
cool
sick
it is.
of it.
Okay.
It's a TikTok thing.
Yep, we know.
It's a TikTok thing.
Yeah.
So one of those things is just, this is what happens when Vox gets on TikTok.
Yeah, I know. Listen,
We both said it at the same time too.
we're weird. So
But
I lost my train of thought completely. It's okay.
that's okay. That's our job. That's our job to make sure that you're doing that. But anyways, if I sound,
I think everybody
sniffly-
just got used to not working, and then they realized, hey, we can actually kind of survive not working. Let's fucking stay home.
well, and I was talking to Vox. I was wondering. I'm like the people that became famous from TikTok, or the people that were like travel vloggers or whatever. they probably realize, like, like you said, I don't need to work. So now they're not working and they're making their money because they're social media influencers.
Yeah, all those people, they were like, everybody stay in your homes, and they're like, bitch, my home's on wheels. I'm going places.
Plus all
Right.
those fucking OnlyFans, all that money. Everyone's a corn star now.
Oh my
What?
gosh, yeah, everybody just
A
stuck at
porn
home
star?
fucking watching OnlyFans and porn and stuff all the time. Must have been crazy.
I still have not been on OnlyFans. Like, I don't even know how that website works.
Me either. Never touched it.
Mark.
Liar.
What are you talking about? I haven't been on there.
Mark's been on there.
She's a liar.
When have I been on OnlyFans?
You created an OnlyFans account for me just so you could look and see like what it was like. Do you not remember that?
No.
Yeah.
A lot of
That
things
happened.
happening here.
I've never I don't know what OnlyFans
you
looks
had,
like.
You had my phone and you clicked log in with Google and it just created me a OnlyFans.
When it
account.
opened, okay, the app was already on your phone.
That's Mark's
I did
alibi.
not
That you're
have
talking
the app on
about?
my phone. I don't
No,
even, I've never had an app on my phone for
I've never
OnlyFans.
looked at OnlyFans.
You're a liar.
We talked about it because you had like friends in your
Fucking
fucking groups
liar.
and stuff that you were like, yeah, I would like subscribe just to support them.
Support.
You're a liar.
I'm trying to do this
I
thing
literally
where
haven't been on OnlyFans.
When-
fucking
when-
prove it. Where's the receipts?
when you're talking, I want to look down, so my little guy over here looks like I'm looking down at you while you're talking, and then when Mark's talking, I look over to Mark because it still looks like I'm looking at Mark.
Yeah, let's see how long that lasts.
How
Well,
are
I'm
you
doing
going to
it.
look at me?
How do I look at you? Down
See,
here.
he just looked at your real face instead of
know.
your.
Down here.
This is not the fucking Brady Bunch intro.
It's
Like,
funny, okay?
You know, you got to make it like the smoke circle in that 70s show.
I don't get
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's like dark behind
Rotating
us.
camera?
Yeah.
the rotating
and then-
camera.
We can do that. That's possible.
Oh, yeah, we can totally
Hey.
do that. We could totally
where's my
do that.
pen? I'll just throw some smoke in here real quick.
Oh, speaking of things that make you want to kill your significant other, we got a TikTok to talk about this week.
What? Oh, you were talking about the OnlyFans thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
Why would
I
You
you
jumped over.
I didn't catch that segue at first.
Okay.
that's okay because there wasn't really a segue to talk about. I want to see if I can download this video so I can put it in post. Is that possible? Can you download TikTok still?
I
yes, you can.
think
You,
you
should
can,
be able
yeah.
to save videos.
You can download the audio.
But it's up to the person who created it. They can turn it off so that people can't save their videos.
So how do I save this?
Essentially,
It's under
let-
the little
I mean,
options on
we
the
can
right side.
summarize the video.
Yeah, you could summarize it. I'm still gonna see if I can find it.
So the
Is
video.
this one that I did not watch yet?
No,
No, you watched it.
no, this is the one that we're gonna argue about. I think.
Hmm?
I think you and I are gonna go head to head on this one.
Yeah, this one won't let you save it. She doesn't have it, so you
Well,
can. you
probably
can't save
because it blew
Got our
up. But
privacy settings on.
What a bitch.
What I
No,
was
I'm just
my
kidding.
segue for fighting with the significant
probably a
other
very
was
nice person.
if my significant other was around my child this much, where this thing, especially this one, was happening, I probably would be fighting with my significant other. So
Look, all right.
heads up.
Let me be
Kids.
the first to go ahead and interject here.
We have to. Are we gonna? Let's explain this.
Let's summarize the video.
Let's explain this.
The video is of a mother giving personal items to her daughter, for her daughter to and for her daughter to try and figure out how to use them. And if her daughter is right, I don't
Then
know
it
what
proves
the
it proves that the mom
proves
has
that she
no
has no
personal
personal
space.
space.
Yeah, it
right.
says this is how much personal space like single
Right.
mothers have or something.
And
Yes.
she hands her items like a toothbrush,
Razor,
razor, a tampon. What are the other things? she
Curling
gave her?
iron.
Makeup brush.
I think she gives her like deodorant or something.
Yep, deodorant.
I'm not sure.
So she got all of them,
Right. She got every
all
one
of
of them
them
right.
right, and in disturbing fashion.
Yeah.
Well, shaving. She
Yeah,
shaved
she put
a
the razor
private
on
area.
her crotch instead of like on her legs,
or her
so,
armpit.
or her armpits. Yeah.
or her armpits, right?
Yeah.
And then with the tampon, it was actually kind of funny because she made it look like it was a boner coming out instead of like the opposite way, which I
pushed
kind
it
of
the
had a little
opposite
laugh
direction,
about
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
She was like,
yeah.
but
That made me, I don't know, that kind of made me uncomfortable.
You see that fruit fly too?
Yeah, can you grab it?
No,
It's
I can't
in
see
front
it.
of you.
I can't see it.
this is great content.
Yeah, no, just let it be.
Everyone catch the fruit fly. But I know that you really hate this, and I know
Yeah,
the video
I'm
made
not
me
okay with
uncomfortable
it.
too.
I'm not okay with it.
Not gonna lie, the video made me uncomfortable, but it wasn't like I wasn't uncomfortable because this girl knows way too much. Like that's just what fucking parenting is, especially when you're a mom. It doesn't I made the point in the car on the way here. Like I made the point of like if she's a single mom, it makes even more sense. But if not, even so, like moms don't get personal space, man.
Nope.
But I feel like there's some things that like you should do in private. Like you should be.
Yeah, sure. If
But
you
this
can
is where I
ever
started
possibly
writing.
be in private.
This is where I started writing stuff down because aside from the world state, why don't you guys want to have kids? Because you like your freedom to be able to go and do things and all that stuff. Is that part of your reasoning? Like you guys like
That's
your
part of it.
independence?
I don't have patience for children.
Right. So if you guys have that opinion about having kids, which there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong. I would never do that to you guys. But it's easier for you guys to not understand what entails being like having no personal space like that. I mean, you kind of have that understanding because it's part of your decision and not wanting to have kids, like that you would never be alone again. You never get your decisions are made for you practically. But truly your privacy is gone because there's videos that my sister sends me where like Leo has sat crying outside of the bathroom door because she tried to go to the bathroom by herself in private, and he's screaming in the hallway at 10:30 at night and will not stop until he comes in there, sits in her lap while she's going to the bathroom, and falls back asleep.
Jeez.
Yeah.
There's no personal space. It does not exist as a parent, especially as in the mom role versus the dad. I mean, the world is changing a little bit, and dads are trying to step up, so I do appreciate that. But traditionally and very stereotypically, moms just don't get any fucking space at all.
Yeah. I mean, so my one thing is like, Vox and I are pretty open with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously if I'm peeing, like the door's open. If I'm pooping, the door's closed. If I'm putting a tampon in, I close the door.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I feel like that's something it takes 3 seconds to do. So you could simply just like shut the door for a second, do it, and then reopen the door, and your kid is still going to be fine and will cry for maybe 3 seconds, and then you can go back to it. I don't know.
But it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, and I don't have kids, but I just feel like that's like something that, like, I don't know. I don't think you should be doing that in front of your kid.
I think it's important to
unless you're trying to
understand
teach them.
I think it's important to understand that at times when you have kids, silence is fucking bliss. And if they're going to be screaming their head off because you went to the bathroom and closed the door, you'd rather just deal with the silence. You'd rather just bring them in, let them fucking sit and watch whatever they're going to watch. Ideally, that's what the whole having tablets for your kids is for now. Keeps their attention on something while you can get some shit done. And I know that nobody really wants a fucking screen to babysit your kids, but point blank is the easiest way to go about nowadays.
Yeah.
Vox has said nothing.
I mean, I'm not going to be a good parent if I am.
I don't think
like,
you're going to be a bad parent.
I disagree. Yeah, I do disagree.
Yeah, but
on
here's
that.
the thing. Like, I'm going to wait till my kid is asleep so I can go and take a shower, right? Like, I'll do that because I'd rather do that instead of watch them shave my fucking balls in front of them. If it is going to cry and scream its head off while I'm taking a shit, I don't really care. Like, go fuck yourself, kid. I'm not letting you sit on my lap while I'm pooping. It's just not going to happen. Like, I get it. Silence is bliss. I don't have kids, so this is just my opinion on the not kid part, right?
Right.
But I like my parents, if we were screaming, my dad punched me more. You know, like, he's like, you want to scream more? I'm going to hurt you more. Shut the fuck up and you'll be fine.
No, I got that because
And
I was
that's not the way to
raised in a
parent.
similar
Like,
way.
I get that that's not the answer. That's not the way to parent. But it's like, it made me very uncomfortable to see that girl knew where to put that razor instantly. And it made me really uncomfortable to see, and Cara, I can't see you because of all of our cameras, but please, I'm not ignoring you because I know that you have a strong opinion about this. It made me really uncomfortable to see that girl knew where to put the tampon. And she's, what, 2 years old? Like,
Probably not even.
Monkey see, monkey do. I get that that's a thing too, right? Like, I'm not going to say that people or that kids aren't going to pick up, like, things that they see other people doing, no matter where they're at, right? But those two things, ooh, boy.
They're very personal.
How often is this mom shaving her vagina?
That's what I'm also thinking too.
Well, I mean, you also, I mean,
because the armpits
aside
and the
from the
legs make
whole
more
shaving
sense.
thing, but the tampon thing, you change it when you have to, you know, like that's something you and I will never experience.
I can't talk about that,
so,
right? So because I've never put anything inside of my body.
You and I will never have to experience that. But I mean, I'm sure.
It's like,
Ooh, I just moved
I'm
it.
sure there are times when you're like, I have to fucking change this now. You know.
yeah,
Yeah,
but then
You just know.
Yeah, but
shut the door, do it. And
I was
then
gonna say
you're
because
done.
she tells me.
Okay, what if you're in a public restroom?
Sure. No doubt.
Yeah, that's different.
That too.
Yeah,
I
no
mean,
doubt.
you're gonna take.
You're
your
not gonna.
kid
I
in-
know you're not shaving in a public restroom.
I knew you were gonna go there too. I don't know where
Please
my notes.
don't
You
shave
guys
in a
don't
public
shave in
restroom?
public restrooms? I do it all the time.
I don't know where my notes went, but
You
when
even
you
found
said
the
you were
razor
taking
there.
notes the other day, I was like, okay, I got to get things because I got to look at it my point of view, but I'm also trying to think of things that were happening in like the mom's point of view. It's like you said, like single moms, like. We're not going to mention her name, but I know that you shared the video, which is a whole nother
Well,
topic.
I first I started messaging her because I was like, hey, do you have a second? Because I kind of want to like mini interview
Absolutely.
conversation you
Absolutely.
about a conversation I'm about to go into. And she was like, what about? And then I asked her about it because like even just the other day, she makes TikToks and stuff, and she shared one. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's just her listening to her son talk. And he's just like, I wish I could go and find it real quick and play it. But he's literally just like talking like, I don't know if he's talking to her or if he's
like-
talking to his
sounds like an
toys or
adult
whatever.
telling someone a
But he
story.
was like, what? You're crazy. Fuck out
outta
of
here.
here.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And
on her
I'm like cracking
Snapchat.
him. She's like, I never said that. But he like he does so much stuff like all on his own. And it's like, where the fuck did you see that at?
Sure.
If you, especially if, you know, in her position, like, I've never done that. So where did he see that at? Like, it only takes once sometimes.
Right,
Yeah, that's
and
what-
like
yeah.
he learned all the dinosaur names before she taught them all. Like
Yeah, he's
he
like
learned-
rattling off dinosaur
Yeah.
names, and she's like, that's a dinosaur?
Yeah, he learned like car names, like actual car models
Oh, yeah.
before she taught them. Like I mean,
Wow.
he knew what a fire truck was before she ever taught him. Like he just knew that shit.
You know what I
And-
have to blame, like on a complete. Oh, I went to the intro. Hopefully that doesn't.
Nice
okay,
job.
good. Jesus Christ.
That's your second time doing that.
I know. It's the weird button on the far side. My thumb is so fat that it hits two at
Why
the same
don't you
time.
like cover it with tape or something so you can't always, cause you can't do that
Maybe.
as easily.
But I want to. This is kind of a joke, but kind of serious. I blame that fucking Cocoa Melon shit. Because you know how much stuff. Like I've only watched. You know when I've watched them when I'm with you
When
guys.
when I play
you
it
got
for
on
John.
and I'm just like, this is some weird ass shit. Because first of all, the animation is scary.
It's creepy.
The animation is scary.
It's kind of
And then
creepy.
on
Because they got
top
like
of
these
that-
big heads and big eyes.
Yeah, and then
big
on top of that,
beady eyes. They're all creepy as fuck.
they say very complex words. Like I can't
Yeah.
give you an example, right? But they say very complex things. Like they're singing about like things that I'm like, what the? Remember when the wheels on the bus went round and round? But now this is like a rap song. You know, it's like they're just doing things that is just like so with modern culture that it's so. Because seriously, I'm pretty sure there's a wheels on the bus that's like more hip hoppy than anything else. It's like that Baby Shark thing too. Like there was
I
like,
don't know if there's a Cocomelon hip hoppy one, but there's a couple different ones.
you know what? But regardless
But
of what
yeah.
it is, because I don't know what the channels are, but like there are some like songs that have been blended in with modern culture stuff. Like
Yeah.
when they're like Cocomelon, I know it was like it's showing the kids getting ready for school in the morning
Yeah.
and brushing their teeth and combing their
There's
hair.
so
and,
many
you know, it's like-
routine day-to-day life
Yeah.
like things that John knows without ever having done them himself.
Uh-huh.
And like I got a video called my sister the other day, and John's like sitting in the back seat, and he's just like, "Where's my dad? Where's dad? Is dad coming home?" And I'm like,
Oh, my.
He never talks about dad. He doesn't, because he doesn't think about it. He doesn't know about it. But there's a dad that they sing and talk about in his shows that he watches.
Yeah.
So it like it's especially because there's so many that are like Dad and JJ that are just doing things together, and those play just on like it just is a a playlist and just goes
Is
right
that a
through 'em.
Cocomelon like character?
Yeah, JJ
Okay.
is the baby in Cocomelon.
Okay, the scary one with the one tooth.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I've never even seen that show. I've heard about it and like, but I've never seen it. I've never watched.
Did
a
you
clip of
ever
it.
watch Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah.
You know the episode where
Who hasn't watched Jimmy Neutron?
Just asking.
Mm-hmm.
Mark, you ever watch Jimmy Neutron? Okay, good.
What do you think I am, a
yes.
Gen Zer?
There's an episode where his grandma gets turned into a baby, and her head is fucking huge. That's what JJ looks like.
Aww.
He looks like the baby grandma from Jimmy Neutron. It's terrifying.
So Cocomelon just reminds me of like a weird amalgamation of like Roly Poly Oly.
Oh, that's a
and
good
fucking
one.
Bob the Builder. Just
Oh my
just how the
gosh.
animation gets somehow fucked up, but you have everybody in Roly Poly Oly bodies with Bob the Builder's eyes, and they're all just terrifying.
Our friend Shelby sent us in a group chat the other day. I laughed for how long did I laugh? 15 minutes at this. Oh my god, am I going to be able to find it now? It is the new animation of Dora the Explorer.
I've seen that. It's terrifying.
But here's the thing: it's a little meme.
She looks like she just did coke for a year.
Can I show this? Here, hang on. Is this going to focus on here? Okay. It's Dora the Explorer, the old one, and then the new one. And
she looks like she bites.
Yeah, look at the bottom. The new Dora looked like she bite.
She does though.
She does.
She
actually.
looks like she bites.
Listen, if there was any way to make Dora look more like my sister when she was little, that was it.
No.
And guess what? My sister fucking bit.
She bit.
Of course she did.
Dora
would,
now looks like one of those kids from the class that Dewey was in Malcolm in the Middle, with the kid that always had to wear the oven mitts because he bit everybody and stuff.
Oh god,
that's what it reminds me of. Just a fucking biter.
I'm gonna need to make Sarah go listen to this episode, and
This
she's
is
gonna
really
get
bad.
mad at me for bringing this up because the Dora thing like pisses her off so much. It always made her mad because she got her hair cut. It was like short like that. She had bangs and everything because
you guys are little Mexicans, man.
because she shaved her eyebrows off, so she had to have bangs. Sorry, she didn't shave them off. She used little scissors and cut them off, but whatever. So she had bangs. She looked so much like Dora. Everybody said it to her. Well, now John is watching Dora, and he calls her Dora. Like he's like
her son calls her.
Yes, he
Oh,
calls her
God.
Dora sometimes, and I was like, does he know? Does he know that you look like
coconut.
Dora? She's like, shut up. Don't encourage it.
Not that we're just doing something on the side here, but
You are.
That
Sorry.
kind of
You are.
tastes like a pina colada with like
Oh, you're right, that's terrible.
strawberries.
Take the mimosa one.
That's
I'll
very
have it.
coconut-y.
Hawaiian shaved ice. No,
That's
thank
not bad.
Hold
You
on.
would probably like that one a lot.
we were talking about this earlier for those who are just now tuning in.
Yeah,
here,
just now.
Try this one because
I
this
would
one's
tell you
mimosa.
to try it, but Vox is sick, so I don't know.
Yeah, sorry. That's why I'm having him try it before me, but that one's better. That one's
pretty good.
Yeah, this one's way
That
better.
one tastes like a creamsicle.
Yeah, dude, these are good. That one's not
Creamsicle.
good. Do you want to try it before I sip on it?
That's okay.
That one's like a
Thank you.
creamsicle. That's good. A little bit of an aftertaste, but it's not bad.
Sorry. Kind of went off the rails there, but
But yeah, John started calling Sarah Dora, and it cracks me up because she gets angry about it. It's not like she's not mad at her child. She's just mad and just
She's mad at her child.
well, I think though, completely turning it back to the initial topic, I think that there are times and places and things that can be adjusted in the in-home life. Kara, you made a really good point that I was thinking about as well when I was like, how's Kara going to argue this for me?
I feel like you always try to get a step ahead.
I tried.
When it comes to arguing with
I tried
Kara.
to because I want to. Well, because first of all, Kara's the only one that doesn't blind rage when I'm arguing with her, right? Like she will always have this like straight up, I know I have a stance conversation with me, and she won't change her fucking stance. Like me, I'm just like, well, maybe you're right then, Kara. Okay, maybe you're right, and I'll try to, but she
90%
knows.
of the time she is.
Yeah,
if
she
it's a
knows.
if it's a moral dilemma, she's right.
No.
I just look at it that way because Kara's way nicer than I am. So
Well,
if
exactly.
it's a moral dilemma, I'm like, yeah, you're probably right.
Wow, why don't you look at it like that?
Me?
Yeah.
Because I'm a terrible human being,
You are not.
and I'm really trying to get there.
You're not a terrible human being. You're just not a nice human being.
Yeah.
Like Kara is objectively fucking nice.
It's not
she
a
treats people
niceness
with
thing.
respect. I don't, because my default setting is like, yeah, I'll kind of respect you, but also like I don't know you, so like earn it.
That's where I'm
It's
at.
not just nice though, because like I get mad, I get frustrated, but I try to choose compassion
Over anything else.
being a certain way.
That's the right word.
Despite how I feel, I try to be compassionate to what somebody's going through because I'm like, okay, it's the day before, like an employee at work.
Right.
It's the day before your sister's funeral, and you're just now telling us that she passed away and that you need the next 3 days off of work.
Okay.
I understand you're going through something. That's a hard thing to go through. There's a part of me in the back of my head that goes like,
Really?
if that's true, because why would you why would you be coming to work up to now
Right.
instead of like, missing work or something, being with your family, whatever. And why are you just telling us now and haven't provided any proof and all these things? Like I have all these questions in the back of my head, but bottom line, you're telling me that somebody in your immediate family passed away. So I choose compassion over questioning and making them feel negatively.
And you know what? I think compassion is absolutely the right word. I mean, just the other day, one of our coworkers actually asked me. He goes, "Hey, I know it's none of my business, but you're married to Cara, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "She's a really nice lady." And he told me that he didn't really know you. He didn't really talk to you much, but he did have to call in when his wife passed away.
His mom.
Yeah, his mom. His mom passed away, and you're right, completely different. But
A lot of people dying around
still,
here.
Yeah.
like his mom passed away, and he had to call in, and he said he ended up talking to you, and you were like, "Hey, just let me know if you need any extra days off or whatever you need. We're here for you." And he's like, "She didn't have to do that." He's like, "She's a sweetheart." I'm like, "Hey, I married the right woman."
How sweet.
Mm.
How sweet, man.
Blech.
There's another.
No, accept it. Every now and then I say something nice.
He told me. He came and told me.
I know.
So I wanted to ask real quick too, because you're giving me shit for how I am.
Yeah.
Right.
Why don't you just tell him to fuck off? Why don't you tell him this? I'm like, because it doesn't work that way.
Yeah,
But at the same
Sometimes it does.
time, because that's why this has worked and that's why this has worked.
Right.
Like I need that person to be able to tell me that sometimes. Like one, because sometimes I need that added backbone. I need that support to give me the backbone I need. And two, arguing with him about how to deal with something helps me put back into perspective. No, this is why I don't do that thing, because this is why my compassion or my whatever makes me want to do it this way. And like I almost argue myself back into like my own, like what my decision was in the first place, but
right
reasoning
decision.
Yeah, but reasoning with myself to be like, okay, this is why I choose to be that way.
Yeah, because if
So,
I
like-
had him on the back end being like, well, why don't, like, if there's a fight with someone or something's going on, he'd be like, well, why don't you reach out to them? Why don't you figure out, what you could do better? Instead, he's like, just tell them to fuck off. Like, you don't need them in your life anymore. Like, what are they doing to benefit you, basically?
To be fair, I
and-
don't tell Cara to reach out for things like that. I just tell them to fuck off.
Right,
so.
but that's why I'm saying if he was like more like me, because I would be like, oh, why don't you reach out and see like if they're upset because of something that you did or something that you said, where he's just like, you don't need them, like fuck off, So and that helps me on the end be like, you're right, like I don't need to be, trying so hard for relationships that.
And
Yeah,
this is where
it balances out.
aren't
It balances
benefiting
yourself
me.
out a little
this
bit.
is where you realize that women are much better than men at helping you, helping their significant other, I should say, become nicer and become more compassionate humans. Because before Cara, I didn't really think about how other people really felt. I'm just like, fuck you, I don't care. You have a problem with what I'm doing? Eat shit. And I still kind of feel that way. But every now and then, Cara's like, hey, maybe you should like word it a little better, or hey, you sound like an asshole. Fix
Maybe
it.
tell him to eat dirt. And not
He like
shit.
tells me something afterwards, and I was like, "Well,
To be fair, you sounded like
when
an
you said
asshole.
this, like we had a whole conversation in like the management chat one day, and Mark, went back and forth, whatever, and I was like, it's 5 a.m. It's way too fucking early for this conversation. But afterwards, I told Mark, I'm like, when you said this sentence or this message like this, that's why it came off this way and changed the whole tone of the conversation. Yeah. And he was like, I really didn't think about it that way. And then they came back and was like, hey, just so you guys know, when I said this is what I meant, and like rephrase it. And they were, and everything got fixed, because he didn't realize that sometimes the way that you say things can.
I don't think about how condescending I sound, because I'm like, a lot of the time, I mean, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I mean, objectively, sometimes I'm just like, I'm right, fuck you.
No, they've never heard that before in you, I'm sure.
I think I've been friends with you for like a decade,
Yeah.
or I've at least known you for a decade. So,
But yeah, Vox will tell me stuff that he says, and I'm like, did you really say it like
Yeah.
that? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, damn, that's a little harsh. And he's like, yeah, I guess it is, but whatever.
here's,
I already did it.
here's the thing that, like, on that topic, and then as well as like one of the other examples that you gave, where I kind of just say like, do you need these? Is it a big loss in your life to not have these people around, right? Like my whole thing is I have a friend group that I can count on one hand. Okay.
We're important.
And my big thing is if people want to be my friend, they have to sift through all of my shit. Like, I'm going to be mean. I'm going to be direct. and I'm not going to be like, it's okay.
Yeah,
know?
if you hurt my
I'm
feelings,
here
we're
for
probably
you.
not friends.
Right.
Because
So,
I'm too much of a pussy to deal with it. I mean,
my,
that's
my
what it
thing,
is.
yeah, but my thing too is if someone's getting upset by the way that I'm saying things, regardless of how I am expressing the way that I'm saying it, like I can say that is a very nice shirt in 3 different ways, right? And
Right, you can be like, "That's a really nice shirt," or like, "Well, that's a nice shirt," or something that like just
Seriously.
totally changes
Yeah,
like how
shirt,
you
bitch.
Yeah, exactly. And when I say, "Hey, nice shirt, bitch," like I'm probably giving you a compliment.
Yeah.
You know, on the realest of notes. So people have to understand. He doesn't listen, and I'm trying to get him to listen. But a coworker of mine, Jake, has come from the public sector and is now in the private sector, where you can tell your boss to fuck off 10 times a day and you won't get in trouble for it. So
Unionized, baby.
yeah, so Jake comes in. Well, it's a shop too, right? But Jake comes in every
Mm-hmm.
morning and says good morning to me. And can you guess what I say back to him every single
Give him the
morning?
finger, right?
I don't give him the finger. Everyone else, that's how people wave to me. They give me the finger. I just tell him, shut the fuck up or fuck off. Every time he walks through, he's like, good morning. I'm like, fuck you. You know, or my other favorite is, what's so good about it? You know, because he's always just so positive. But he's starting to understand that, like, that is my way of saying, hi, how are you today? You know?
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to say, good morning, Jake. How did you sleep? Like, I don't give a shit.
Oh, I hate when people ask me that at work.
You know,
they're
like,
like, "How's
I'm
it
take-
going today?" Or
I'm taking
"What
it
are you
easy on my
doing
new
today?" And I'm like, "I'm
coworkers.
fucking
Yeah,
busy.
right.
What do you want?"
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
That's where I'm at.
You look tired. Great, because I fucking am.
Did I tell you
You look
that
tired.
happened?
Oh, thanks for telling me. I
No,
look like
I didn't
shit.
tell you that actually happened. Somebody came in and they were like, "What'd you do last night? You look like shit." And I'm like, "Thanks, fucking thanks.
fucking
I'm gonna go
Kevin.
cry in my car now."
I had so he was a member, but obviously we were closer than he was just a member. But he walked up to me when I was a teller, and he's like,
They used to bone.
You smell like alcohol," and I'm like, "Fuck!" It was like a Saturday morning.
Just a heads up. I know you're hungover.
I was like, "Ooh," I'm like, "Is it that obvious?" It
Oh.
was bad.
Who was that?
Taylor.
I was say, is it Taylor? Okay.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm trying to take it easy on my new coworkers. So like, they say, "Hey," I'm like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I'll make small talk. But then like, if somebody asks me how I'm doing, I'm like, "Well, I haven't killed myself today, so it's pretty good so far."
I say that all the
God.
time. I say that all the time. Someone asks me, like, how's it going? I was like, I'm still breathing.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm alive.
I need
And
to
then-
find something cheerful, but like borderline in there, where like people will just like walk away afterwards, because I just
That's-
want them to stop coming.
I
up.
give them that.
I don't
give
want
them that comment,
pleasantries.
and 9 out of 10 times, I give them one of those like, "I'm still alive,"
Yeah.
or something like that, and they'll be like, "Are you
Oh.
okay?" or they'll just go, "Okay," and they'll walk away.
Yeah, it's
but if
just-
they give me the "Are you okay?" and I'm like, "Nothing's ever changed. It's fine. Like,
You're like,
I will be okay."
"Well, I pooped today, so it's a pretty great start to the morning."
I'm regular.
Like, I know that you understand this, because like I'm the place that people have to come to get their stuff.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
have
you
they
and
have to
Clara
come talk
basically
to
have
me.
the same job
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, they have to come talk to me. I don't want them to come talk to me.
Aren't you glad I annoy you at work now?
When they come to get things from me, I just want you to tell me what you need and then leave.
Fuck
Get the fuck
off.
away. Yeah.
Go away. But they come up and they all want to talk to me. They all want to be like friendly and whatever, and like, thanks, for trying, but I'm literally you're stopping me from doing my other work to go and get you a brush, like a wire brush.
Why do
That's
I
it.
feel like I'm one of the few people who actually approaches your window, tells you what I need, and then say thanks and walk away? Like, that's what I do 9 out of 10
'Cause
times.
And
at
also,
work.
you're
You
the
live with
only
them.
person that I actually tell, like, go away, go on,
Yeah,
go.
that's true.
Because
No, you tell Austin to go away.
well, that's true, but that's Austin,
Austin is the
one of the maintenance guys.
how's the way? No, there's a word for it. He's the
Listen, after all the shit that he gives me every
the
fucking
whipping
time
post.
things happen, he deserves it. Like,
He's a bit
this
of a
is just the
punching bag.
banter that we have.
Yeah.
Because like I'll move something and I'm like, oh, because I like hit my wrist on something, and he goes, oh, did you break a nail? And that's
That's good. That means he likes you. Seriously.
think so.
No, it does. That's,
like as a friend.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
that is shop
Yeah.
banter. Like, that is
I think
very
he
important.
likes you.
I'm like,
Yeah, he's picking on you.
Boys
Oh,
only
well,
pick on
he'll
you when
push
they
you on
like
the
you.
playground.
It's funny because Austin, you can tell Austin like he's like that with everyone. Like, he'll fucking
That's
he
good.
gives that full on shop banner with everyone. He'll do his best to like fucking joke with you and shit like that.
Everyone he likes,
So-
right?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I'm sure there are people he dislikes, but everyone I see him talk to, usually it's like everyone I see him interacting with, it's the same deal.
That's why he comes up all the time, and he's like, "What are you doing in there? What are you doing in there?" And I'm like, "Nothing, just pretending to work." Even though I am working, he's
So you
like,
make
"Yeah,
eye
that's what I
contact
thought."
with him and say, "Avoiding you."
Yeah, I want to play a little game.
We got games?
We got games, but we got more to talk about. So, give me like something that someone comes up and says to you after they get their part, and I want to tell you what my response would be to make them go away.
What do you mean comes up after?
So like you come up, they're like, "Hey, I need a wire brush." You give them the wire brush, and then they stand there and continue talking to you. Is that what you're saying happens to you?
Yeah,
right.
that's pretty much.
Oh yeah, but they just
So, like-
they just want to tell me all kinds of stuff. They just want to
Oh,
like
okay,
talk
so
to me
nothing-
about
so,
their
like-
day, or they ask me like how's it going? What are you like? How's work going today, or something like that. That's pretty much
There's a
it.
couple-
Like or they tell me about their day. They talk to me about like what's going on. Like Joel, one of the guys that works on the line, he always asks me like how I'm doing like outside of work.
Okay.
Because he wants to tell me how
wants to
he's
tell you a
doing.
story. Yeah, Joel is the oversharer I was telling you about.
Oh, okay.
There's two guys there that are oversharers, and they're both really, really nice, but they're big time oversharers. If you
Yeah.
give them the room to talk, they'll talk, and they will talk.
I've learned why Stacy tells me to lock my door
Yes.
so people don't just walk in.
I lock my door as well.
Because they'll walk in and linger.
Yeah.
They will.
Yeah,
Everyone
does. There's a gentleman who, he's the type of guy that if you said, "I need the shirt off your back right now," he would give it to you. But if you give him an extra inch, he takes it a mile with anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
The one time he came up and he worked for my dad, but I wasn't in the fucking mood.
Is this the guy with the golden dick?
No, God, he avoids me. This is another guy who worked for my dad, but this guy, I was not in the mood, and this was like a couple of days ago, and he was like, "Hey, how's your dad doing?" I was like, "He's fucking dead."
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
People do ask me how my brother's doing all the time.
And he's like,
I'm sorry.
he's like,
I can't say that though.
he's like, "I'm fucking, he is fucking not." I was like, "Then why don't you call him? Why are you talking to me? Fuck out my face."
Jeez.
Yeah, I
Fuck,
can't.
it's
That
a
you
little
have to be
rude.
mean.
But people
You
like
have to be
okay,
mean.
like there's one guy that comes
have
up
to be mean.
and he's instead of just coming up and telling me what he needs, he goes, "Car, I need an apron. Like mine got really dirty on the front of it, and like
Oh,
the thing
no.
on the, like he starts just describing it. And I'm like, I don't care.
Oh,
And,
I
like,
know some people like that.
like, I'll
the
tell-
stories are just like so.
Yeah, he wants to give. I
long.
mean, granted, Nick does it too. He wants to give me an explanation as to why this thing happened or why
Nick is
he
an
needs
Nick's a
this
talker.
thing.
Yeah.
And I'm
Explainer.
like,
Oh,
just
yeah.
tell me, just cut to the chase and tell me what you need. Do I need to order it from Granger? What do I need to do just to finish this? But like that, and then sometimes that guy will come over and I'm like, "You've already asked me for 3 of these this week, and they're supposed to last you 2 weeks at a time." And then he's like, "Well, when they get really dirty," and like have this whole conversation with me about his PPE. Like he got stuff on the front of it, and he's like, "Well, it burns my arm," and I'm like, "Okay, but you have sleeves that I give you every day that you wear." And he's like, "Well, then it gets under the sleeves and up under the gloves and stuff." I said, "Okay, then you need your sleeves replaced, which are cheaper than aprons. So I'll get you a whole bundle of sleeves. You can have a dozen pairs a day if you want."
I don't
But like
miss that shit.
like they draw it out. They draw it out too long. Just tell me what you want and go away, please.
Just get to the damn point.
Yeah.
Stop
Just-
beating around the bush.
You got to just say that then. Just be mean. Be mean.
Car,
don't.
no, Car needs to be compassionate because they're run by a
I need a little
compassionate group
sign
of
on my
women.
desk that says "Get your shit and get out." That's just. That's
you?
Dude,
that's what I
that would
need.
be very useful for
Or
you.
just
I'll
wear
get you one.
headphones, and then that way, like, you can be like, "Oh, I'm sorry,"
I'm
and
not
you can like
allowed.
take out your. Oh, you're not allowed to wear headphones.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I can have my speaker in my room, but I have to keep the music. You can't really hear it past my window because of the
Yikes.
machinery, but I can't wear headphones. I can't wear
Okay.
them out on the floor or anything.
you
All
can't
right,
even wear
I-
like AirPods or something.
Nope.
Oh, I
Yeah.
wear AirPods at work,
Big
and I have to answer the
yikes.
phone.
I wear AirPods all day, every day. Plus, I have music because I have a stereo system.
I
in my
got
room.
told we can't listen to music anymore, but then like several of the guys still have headphones in all day, every day.
Here's
and
one
I'm
thing
It
I'll
lasts
say.
a day.
whatever.
Listen, employers, if you've made it 40 minutes into the show of the most listened to podcast in America, you need to realize one thing. Happy workers do happy work. I watched
Yeah.
3 movies on Monday at my desk. And I got
Got
all of
so
my,
much work done.
I got all of my work done. I did. I'm not even kidding you. I processed over 100 invoices.
I'm just imagining you like fucking watching like fucking Disney's Hercules, like
first of all,
laughing at the shit that Hades would be saying
Hercules
while
is my
printing your
favorite.
shit and filling out your paperwork.
See, but I'll listen to like audiobooks and stuff while I'm working, and then the phone rings, and I'm usually Diane and I are usually the main ones to pick up the phone, and I'll like take out my headphone and answer the phone. And then put it back in, and then once the phone rings again, obviously if someone else picks it up, I don't take my headphone out. But
all right, check this out. Is he gonna focus? So here's my desk setup. I have 2 monitors. It's not focusing.
There's like nothing on your desk.
I try to keep my desk really
Dude,
clean.
you would be so mad if you saw my desk.
I keep.
No, your
so
desk
bad.
looks like his desk. I guarantee.
I
you.
told Stacy
my
today, I was like,
iPad.
I don't want to hear anything about it because I literally I've been doing drive-bys of my desk and just throwing stuff on it and then leaving the room again.
I have my iPad to the left, and then my 2 monitors, and then you can see my stereo system. So I have my stereo system going, and then just watching.
you have music
Movies.
playing while you're watching the movie.
Sometimes, yeah, depending.
Oh.
I got a lot of media consumption in my brain. It
When
needs
I-
to
My
happen.
internet also doesn't
So
work
so
very
I
well
was
in my
even
room.
Oh, God.
I was even told by our boss that like she's like, hey, she's like, Cara said you're deaf, like so one headphone only for you, and I'm like, I looked at her, I'm like, you don't understand.
His are they're like temporal ones that go on the outside of his ears. So
Well, I
that they
explained
don't
to her, I'm
cover
like,
his ears.
this ear doesn't work, so one headphone ain't gonna work for me, because if you want me to just wear one so I can hear everything else, well, that's not gonna do anybody
Yeah,
any fucking
there's,
good.
There's literally nothing there that will allow me to hear.
I was like, so here's how this is gonna work. I'm like, I bought these headphones specifically for this sort of use, to where I have temporal headphones in. I'm gonna wear them over my earlobes. I can hear everything else outside of those headphones, and I can still fucking rock out to my music. And bonus point, I can use an earplug with it and still hear my shit. So, she goes, oh, so you wear an earplug anyway? You're fine. I'm like, wait, so it's okay if I can't hear because I'm wearing earplugs? What the fuck?
yeah.
Well, that's hearing protection, not just like
Just
something
Doesn't
that
remember,
causes
matter.
a
Just
distraction.
now, I'm not even allowed to listen to music, even though nothing changes. I still literally can't hear anything anyway.
Okay, sorry.
Took my hearing test today. Passed that one with flying colors.
Yikes.
The guy looked at his paperwork and looks at him and he goes, so you're deaf in your right ear, huh?
I'm like, I don't remember writing that down. He goes, you didn't. I'm like, oof.
Like 25 minutes ago, I wanted to bring up a topic, and I forget how
Like
it
how you're
got.
steadily sneaking in these little timestamps.
Yeah, I know. So question for the married couple on a future married couple, or maybe it's just a personal thing. I don't know. Listen, calm down, lady. Tosh grabbed my phone the other day and was like, hey, give me your phone, which I have no problem doing. Mm-hmm. But then she goes, where's your Facebook app? And I was like, what the fuck do you need my Facebook app for? And then she's like, don't worry about it. What do you need to know? Like, are you messaging cute girls? Are you liking photos
I
of
did not
girls?
say
You
that.
did too. You did fucking too.
Did
probably
she
did-
say it, but not
Hold on.
like that?
Hold on.
No,
she
she
probably
did it.
did it sarcastically.
No, she did not.
I did not say it like that. I said, what are you hiding?
You said, are you liking cute girls' photos? Are you messaging cute
I
girls?
say stuff like that to Mark all the time.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
here's the thing. She didn't say it in Tasha's joking tone.
Oh.
I
She
was
got,
Said it-
joking.
said it
but
in a
she
tone.
got a little bit tiffy with me. So my question is,
Because you were just like, why? Why do you need it?
well,
His question's valid.
This is where my question comes from. My question is do you guys feel that your significant other should give you the reason that they are going through your phone, app, whatever, in order for them or order for you to give it to them?
No.
No?
I feel that your significant other doesn't have a reason to go through your shit, period. And
I was
unless-
not going through his shit. I was trying to find a post that I tagged him in. So I
Yes.
was going through his notifications.
You
But
totally
why
were.
wouldn't you go through your phone?
And
Because I tagged him in it. So
Oh.
I wouldn't see that I tagged him.
But you can literally click on his profile. And
No, I tagged him in a comment.
in a comment, like she didn't like post.
Yeah,
it.
so like if she was trying to be like, hey, I wanted to show you this thing, and then open up his Facebook, find the notification and click on it and then say, I wanted to show you this and show it to
there
him.
are also ways to go back on your own Facebook to do that.
It doesn't
But
matter.
still-
more complicated.
but still,
But I get the point.
We've done that multiple times where I'm just like, I tell Mark, give me your phone, and he's like, why? As he's handing it to me.
Literally, I'll hand
And
it
then
over and say why.
Yeah.
And then I open it and I'm like, just hold on, and I go and like do
That's
whatever
what I'm
I'm
saying.
doing.
I don't like that.
But I've asked him before too. I'm like, where's your Messenger app, or where's your Google app, or something like that? And he's like, he literally at the same time he's like, why? And shows me where it is, and still does
That's
it.
what I did.
But it's so much easier just to like ask the questions and do it yourself instead of being like, hey, can you go to your Facebook and find that post that I tagged you in with those slippers that you got me? Like, that's so much more complicated.
But I want answers.
Yeah.
So that was my thing.
And then-
I have
But I'll
nothing
get
to
there.
hide.
I'll
Like,
get there.
Hang on. Vox is right. I'm sorry.
I
Vox is
disagree.
right.
But you still do it.
I will do it. Yeah, absolutely.
you
No, and
still
I
do
get
it.
it.
We have nothing to hide.
no, I have nothing. I've been with this woman for going on 5 years.
Yeah, we have nothing to hide. Nothing's gonna it's
Yeah.
not really bothering us. It's just you're still invading our personal space, and we'd like to know why.
But you do it on mine too. Like that's why
Do I?
I don't. That's why I don't care. Yeah, when you're like,
Fine.
when you ask me to give you my phone so that you can like open up YouTube on my phone and show me something or whatever, but you don't want to tell me what it is because you want to show me the video. You're just like, hold on, just hold on. Like I will show you in a second what I'm doing.
Right.
Typically, I do that on my phone.
But you've done it with my phone too, and I
Rarely,
don't. I
sure,
rarely take
but-
your phone too.
So, like, the thing that I would do, and I think that I do this, correct me if I'm wrong, because maybe I don't do this, but if I'm like, hey, give me your phone real quick, and she says, why? I'm saying, because I want to load up this YouTube video so I can show you what's going on, or I'm going to open up your Spotify so I can show you what song I'm listening to, or because I want to do this, or I want to do that. She's
It's
just
an
like,
explanation.
she can't, this is another pet peeve of mine, but she can't multitask. Like,
can't
she
explain
can't
why
Can't
she's
look at
opening it.
herself and talk at the same
Yeah,
time. At
like-
what
I
she's doing.
can though.
Well,
I just didn't. It was too complicated for me to explain.
I'm sitting there.
I just felt like
this-
it was going to be.
Carl
too
will give me a
complicated.
hold
I
on
agree.
and then do it and then show me.
But like
yes,
in another
and that was
example,
what I was doing. And then he was just like, why? And he was
So-
like pushing me.
so
yeah,
that-
because I'm annoyed that you're just like fiddle
on.
fucking with my phone
That
and then not
that
telling
is
me what's going on.
that is annoying as
I'm not
shit.
sending nudes to your fucking mom or something.
Excuse me.
I'm just
not
looking-
accusing you. Of
I'm
that.
just looking at your phone.
What the fuck?
Why is that where you jumped
Yeah,
to?
what the fuck's going
Hey
on?
mom,
with that?
check out this dick pic.
You
your-
wanted
your
our opinion,
son
but you just
sent
wanted
me.
to rehash the argument
I
with
also
Natasha.
want to mention that I haven't gotten a nude from her since the first year that we were dating. So,
We live together. Why do you need?
but
a
I'm
nude?
just saying. So you were saying that like
I don't
you're not
remember the
sending-
last time Cara sent me a nude,
a
but
mod.
it wasn't. It was certainly more recent than the first year
Well,
we were
also
dating.
Probably within the last year.
No,
I also don't have a Snapchat
think
or
so.
anything
last
like that.
2 or
so-
3 maybe. Not the last
But
year.
you guys Snapchat each other, yeah?
Not really.
Not
Oh, okay.
really.
Then never mind.
Only if we like if I send something that I saw on Snapchat.
Oh,
If she
okay.
sent
through
if she sent a
Snapchat.
nude, it's on Messenger or
Oh.
or text message.
If
Messenger?
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust Facebook.
Who cares?
they're gonna find it. No matter
Zuckerberg
what.
hates
I don't
nipples
care.
no matter
Okay.
what,
Okay,
dude. So
but
it's
also,
not like
I've told you why I don't send you nudes.
I don't care about that.
Why
I'm
don't
not
you send him
asking
nudes?
you. I'm not asking you
I
for nudes.
sent a nude to my boyfriend in high school,
you
and
shared it to everyone.
he sent it to the entire football team.
Wow.
But also,
Yeah.
you
well,
weren't
good
with
for
him
you
for 5
the
years.
entire football team knows you're hot now. But
Hey,
that's no excuse to
were
not
you
send
with
them to
that-
him.
I know that I'm just like,
were you with that guy for
She don't
5
need an
years?
excuse. She doesn't need an excuse. It's her body.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
like the thing that I want to justify. This
Cara's also right.
but also, when am I going to send you a nude at work in the bathroom? Like, hey, I'm naked.
I'm not asking for nudes.
Right,
Christ.
right.
Hold on.
I'm just saying I don't.
Here's when you're gonna send him nudes. When he's having a bad day,
Every day's a bad day,
send a
bro.
picture of
Like
the
a
titties.
single titty.
I don't
One
have.
single titty.
I don't have nudes just chilling on my phone.
Just take them.
Where?
Go to the
See,
bathroom.
here's the
give him a little-
here's the
No.
workaround. Here's the
Jeez Louise,
workaround.
this really-
He's
I would
having
do
a,
it for Cara
He's
if that
having a
were the
bad
case.
day. I send him titties. They're not mine. I just find
You know
some
what? She's
and send
right.
them.
She's right.
Tasha's
She'll
that kind
literally
of
send me a fucking TikTok.
And you're not
like,
that
hey,
kind of person.
There's some titties poking out us of a shirt. Check this out. And I'm like, tastes better. Thanks.
That's funny. That's funny though. Tosh would just. Well, I don't think you do anything like that. I don't think you do anything that's more like, I know you're having a bad day, so here's this. You're just like, I really wish that I could help you.
Yeah.
And you're more.
There is a way to help him.
You're more-
Send
wait.
some pictures of your titties.
I am not going into our community
is-
bathroom.
I'm
Mark is
telling you.
really
Picture
bound,
my
like
titties.
I wanna
hellbound
say-
on having boobs cure depression part
Boobs
2.
and butts.
We will get
Here,
there.
Mark up.
We will have that. We will have.
It is
that.
a known fact that men are cheered up by nudes. Known fact.
So
100%.
I want to put this on the record. I'm going full screen for this one.
Oh, no.
If you become a nurse, I want titty pics
Scrub
in your fucking
titties.
scrubs.
Oh God.
Scrub titties.
I don't give a fuck where they're at. I don't care if they're in our hallway. I don't care if they're in the bathroom on a midnight shift. I want scrub titty pictures.
I'm with
Just
you on that.
just one little Polaroid.
I'm
Just-
fully with you on
That's
that.
it. That's what
There's
I
Fully
no,
want.
with you
there's
on
no
that.
electronic tracking
Just like
of
cleavage?
it.
No, I
No,
want.
probably full boob.
How am I supposed to get?
I want.
You pull the
Titty
scrubs up and
pictures.
show the titties.
Yeah,
I
you
want-
pull the
Because you know
scrubs
what?
up, you can
There's
see the
very few
clothes.
things in this world that are sexier than a fucking slutty nurse.
Thank
all right?
God we are 50 minutes into this, and my mom will never hear this. But
Yeah, you still have your clothes visible. You lift
I'm
them
gonna
up,
send her
and
a
then you have it
timestamp.
on like a full body mirror or something.
absolutely, go into the bathroom, close it up.
There are
on the
few
midnight
things in
shift
this
and
world
go.
just like that. Oh my God, that was blindingly
really
bright. Holy
can't-
shit!
you can't
You
see
blended
matched
in with the wall for a second.
Yeah, you can't see much, but that's what it is. But wow, I'm glad that fucking argument got thrown all over the place. But thank you for agreeing with me. I appreciate the fact that you trust me enough that you're not going to snoop through my phone anyways. So thank
There's
you
no
for
point
that.
to anyway.
But I just wanted to say that.
What's the
because,
worst
like,
she's gonna find? My dick pics?
I feel like Mark
Good
does
Lord.
wake up if I have to grab his phone like while he's sleeping or something. Because like the other night, I woke up. I was dead asleep. He fell asleep watching TikTok
This
or something.
bitch.
I woke up to the creepiest fucking noise. Like, you know, our shared thing about like the ocean
Oh,
at
yes.
night.
Oh, yes.
All this fucking thing. And I'm like, something is happening. It's making me think of like sitting in a boat with the lights out in the middle of the ocean.
Ugh.
And I get up and it almost like sounds like whale noises and stuff at the same time. And I pick up Mark's phone and it literally says like TikTok marine something on it, and I open it and it's like somebody's watching a boat it's on live, some TikTok live bullshit, and it's just playing, and I'm freaking
your
out
phone
trying to get the
locked?
phone to stop. I couldn't get it to unlock.
So,
and he just wakes up, he's like, what are you doing with my phone? And I'm like, I want the noise to stop. It's
I didn't
giving
wake
me
up because she
nightmares.
was on my phone. I woke up because she was leaning over top of me,
Yeah.
fucking jerking around like this, trying to fucking get my phone to unlock and close shit. So I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And I take my phone, unlock it, and close everything, and just fucking put it back. And I never even opened my eyes.
There was one time, I don't know if I talked about this before, but there was one time I came home from hanging out with my friends and Vox was asleep on his phone. And I was like, what are you watching? And so I went and tried to look what he was watching, and he was watching the camera. Like, he was watching the front camera. He was just like, he fell asleep watching the camera to our front door.
Oh my God.
And I was just like, okay, at least I know that he's not like just
Waiting
sitting
for you to
here like
come home.
watching porn or something.
That's
Or I mean, I
hilarious.
wouldn't be mad if you were.
Joke's on you. There was
But
a
it's
chick
like-
dancing in that camera before he fell
I was
asleep.
watching for her to come home.
He's like, is she here yet? Sleep.
He literally waited up for you.
I did. I do that more often than she knows.
He's
but-
like, what time did you get home last night? I don't know, maybe like 12:30. He's like, you liar, you got home at 2. I'm like, oh,
You know what?
okay.
You know what would
Oh,
make,
I know.
You know what would make his day is if he showed up on that camera and went, boop.
I always,
Oh my God.
I'll
I
slap,
didn't think
titty.
you guys did
yeah,
that.
Papa Titty.
I slap my butt in front of that camera all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, you do.
I don't
I'm
show
not
it to you,
surprised.
though. I'm always afraid
Casey's
that like,
peed in front of it a bunch of times.
yeah.
Casey has.
I peed in front of that camera too.
Yes, Casey has successfully written his name with
In
his
the
own
snow.
urine in the snow on that
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah.
So, although I am a little uncomfortable with that because it was in my front yard,
Front yard, yeah.
It was
and not
front
because
yard.
it's my snow or
It was-
my grass.
it was
It's
in the front yard
maybe-
in a neighborhood.
Yeah, more of the neighbors.
Right, and that's how like I'm not about to show my tit and like have
Who's
our
gonna
neighbors
see a
see
nipple from fucking 200 yards away? Besides me,
it. Our,
like that's the one thing my eyes will focus on from that
our
far
other
away.
neighbor, he's always watching.
Which one?
Ira.
Oh,
This
Ira.
one over here.
Yeah, that guy.
That one?
That one there.
Oh.
The not the good neighbor.
Oh. Okay.
He's fine. He's just a little weird.
He's not a good. I don't want to get into that.
He's just
not
looking for titties. Leave him alone.
Not that he's gonna fucking listen to this, but
If he does.
there's a lot of things.
In case you
He's
do,
definitely
I
gonna
like
watch
you,
now.
Ira. I mean,
He's got a cool name.
he does have a cool name.
It's a cool.
It's a
name.
girl's name, but it's a cool name.
I don't care.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ira. I mean, it's.
You think Ira's a girl's name?
Yeah.
I disagree.
I feel like
What?
it's a guy name.
Yeah, I feel like it's a guy
is
name.
Sam a guy name or a girl name?
Both.
Depends.
Both.
Right,
It
it's
depends
both.
on what it's short for.
So is.
I don't feel like
Samantha,
Ira's a girl name.
Ira feels like a girl's name.
I I don't know.
I think Taylor can be both.
Taylor can be both.
Anyways,
what's the next topic?
I don't like Taylor as a boy's name.
I don't
I have a
like
cousin
Taylor
named
as
Taylor
either
as a boy.
names. I feel like a majority of the Taylors that I know,
They're all cunts.
yeah,
Yeah.
They're
I'm
all
not a fan.
cunts.
Like Taylor Swift is,
cunt.
I could take her or leave her.
I
Laura
could
loves
take her,
her,
that's
so
for sure.
I put up with her. Her concert
Love
was a lot of
her.
fun,
Love
but
her.
whatever. And then I know a few other Taylors, and I'm just
Every
like,
Taylor, pretty much every
eh.
Taylor I've known in real life was fucking shitty. So
Yeah, same. I don't think that there's a Taylor that I'm like, wow,
I don't know
love
if I
you.
know very many girls named Taylor in real
Somebody
life. I think I
told
know-
Jessica the other day that she looked like a Taylor, and Jessica was like, and I liked you until now.
Oh.
because her ex-husband's ex before her is named Taylor, and he cheated on her twice with Taylor.
I have a
Oh,
cousin
no.
named Taylor.
Did you hear that?
She's
Did
an
you
alright kid, I
watch that
guess.
TikTok that said Jessica's the new Karen? Jessica's the Karen of like the millennial generation.
No.
She would love that. It's so funny
Hang
because
on.
her mom's name is Karen.
I don't,
So it's like
I don't
Karen
know. I don't know
and
what's more
Jessica.
Karen of the millennials, whether it's Jessica or Ashley.
No, there's a lot of good Ashleys. There's a
Yeah.
lot of good
Ashley
Are
Ashleys.
there? Are you saying
Tisdale.
there aren't a lot of good Jessicas?
I mean, there probably
I mean,
are.
We do have
Everyone
Jessica
that
from
I
Love Is
know
Blind,
has
so
like
that kind of helps
a
us
tough
like
side.
swing it toward Karen.
Is
It's
that
not
the
like
one,
tough to be
is that
friends
the
with,
British
but
one?
like tough, like
No, Jessica's the one that was with Mark. That was like a complete bitch. The blonde
The one
yeah,
one.
that
yeah.
was in
Remember
love with Barnett.
the good night to everybody out there in the world except for you, Jessica from Love Is Blind.
Yeah.
That just
Oh
cracked me up.
yeah!
Yeah.
Oh yeah! Fuck that girl.
She,
Oh my God,
she
did
definitely swings it more toward the
I gotta
Karen
get another
line.
We
drink before we do
watched-
this game.
We did watch
It's
like
been
the
going.
new stuff for Love Is
I'll be
Blind, like the reunion, like the anniversaries and everything.
Yeah, I
They did a
heard that
reunion.
someone from like Too Hot to Handle was on there.
Yeah, from the first.
What
series,
was her
the-
name? Genevieve?
No,
Something like
I don't remember which one it was.
Oh.
Francesca.
Francesca. It
Yeah.
was Francesca.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. So fucking.
Because she's seeing one of the guys, but so Jessica was like crying. She was crying a lot on there because she tried to be like nice
Oh, yeah.
to them.
She tried to be nice to Barnett and Amber, and like Amber was. Barnett said she tried to give them a gift, like a wedding present, basically. And Barnett was like, "I'm not allowed to talk to you," and walked away from her.
Yeah, and she was just like, "What?" Did I
Which is
do?"
the wrong way to put
Cried.
it, because realistically, he should have said something like, "Thanks, but we're not going to accept your gift,"
Right.
and walked
Thanks,
away.
But, no
But it was
thanks.
more like I'm not allowed to talk to you, and
Yeah.
then walked away.
It was straight up
God.
like an awkward, "I'm not allowed to talk to you," and he grabbed the drink and walked out.
Yeah.
And she's just like standing there feeling like a fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
she's like holding her gift up, like
yeah, and it was quite obvious that it was like he kind of painted it out like, "Hey, my wife's a bitch. Leave me alone so I don't get shit on for it."
Which is not okay.
Right, but completely true.
she didn't care. She was just like, I don't care.
So I really liked the concept of that show.
What, Love Is Blind?
Yeah.
I do too.
But then the execution of it, and when they actually started to like be together, it was awkward.
What
I
killed-
think it's really hard to kind of plan ahead for how that's gonna go, but you still end up with a fucking couple like Cameron and Lauren, and I mean that's worth it.
Oh, yeah.
They're
They
so fucking
they
cute.
never seemed like they would have fit together before they met in the pods, and dude, they were perfect together. They're
Yeah.
still great together. But then you get those couples like Damien and fucking Giannina, and it's like Giannina was, in my opinion, the
Giannina.
most beautiful woman
She
on
is
that show.
gorgeous.
So gorgeous. Her personality is great. She's
remember
definitely
any of
super
these.
bitchy because she's fucking
Giannina
Hispanic.
was the one that I said looked like Allison, but
The
you
really pretty
disagreed.
blonde,
I
the Hispanic blonde. Anyways,
She was the one that
Ask me about Bachelor people. I got you.
she was the one that was
Are you
running.
excited
Fine.
to see Katie on Bachelorette?
she's the one who ran away from the
I
altar.
love her.
Oh
Oh
God,
my.
let's not talk
Who?
about that.
Yes, I
I feel
am.
so out of it.
Although
Katie.
Katie's the one that you and I liked from Bachelor with Matt.
Oh, Katie.
Honey,
was
I watched
already-
3 episodes of that.
That one's already done.
It's a done. I haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen
That
it.
was that one was a good
yeah,
season.
I was gonna say let's talk about that because the new girl is Michelle.
Michelle, yeah,
Who
she's a
is
bad bitch.
Also, although a lot of her people are ugly,
She's
You know,
a
Katie's on TikTok.
yeah.
I don't want nothing to do with that. I got my algorithm.
I'm confused.
I don't want nothing to do with that.
She gives advice. She's very
Don't
funny.
care.
Yeah.
She's
Don't
very
want
very
it.
funny.
Don't want to hear it.
I feel
Although
She said
I'm just
something-
glad my
she
girl
said,
Abigail is
if-
back with.
If he doesn't give you a towel or wipe
yeah.
you down after you're done doing your business, leave him or
Yeah,
dump
like if he
his
doesn't
ass.
hand you a towel, if he throws it to you.
Yeah.
I mean, to
And
be
if
fair, I
he
throw a towel at
wipes
you
you
half
down-
the time.
That's terrible.
The rest of the time, I'm like wiping
I turn
up
the
for you.
I turn the hot water on, let it warm up, then run it underneath there, wring it out, go in and wipe her down.
We got
You're lying. I am.
real personal just
Sometimes
now.
when he gets a little lazy, he'll use a fucking toilet paper.
I haven't
I'm like,
done that
do
in a
not
long
use. Yeah,
time.
it's
You
been
whip out a
minute.
pack of baby wipes and just throw them to you.
Yeet.
Spit on her. Clean it up yourself, bitch. Jesus.
You're supposed to keep the gimmick box. You're supposed to say that from the get-go. That's how you help. That's your self-care.
Really?
That's what happens when you go past an hour. It's like the late show.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. You're
damn it.
right.
You get to
So-
see behind the scenes.
I hate to break it to you guys, but it's spooky season. And what
Hate
happens?
to break that to us?
Yeah,
Wow.
right.
You shocked me.
What happens around spooky season? It only happens during this time. It becomes one of my favorite. Well, it doesn't. This portion doesn't become.
It's
but
yoga pants and vest
But it's
season.
one of my favorite snacks to have.
Booty.
Candy corn.
Don't even.
Wrong.
Oh.
Wrong.
Booty.
Pumpkin candy corn.
Wrong.
Circus peanuts.
Caramel apples.
No, I do love those.
Gross.
Caramel
Judging
apples,
you
wrong.
hard.
We're talking about cereal today.
Oh, cereals are the
We're
best.
talking
Oh, you're
about
talking about-
cereal.
Why what does
Blueberries?
this have to do with spooky season? Frankenberry?
Frankenberry,
Cocoa Crisp?
Count Chocula.
Chocula, yeah.
Yeah, but except every time we buy fucking cereal, you don't eat it.
I don't want to talk about it. What I do want to talk about is the next game we're going to play called Guess the Decade. I'm
Oh,
going
God.
to go through, and I'll show you some pictures, and I want to do this in post, so we'll see how well that happens. But I want to show you some pictures of cereals that you can no longer buy. And
Ooh.
give you the picture of them, a little bit of description of them, and then have you guys guess the decade
That they were sold in?
that they were released in.
Oh, they were released in. That's
Or-
that's tricky.
So are we
as
looking
well.
at like?
Like from this decade to from like this
God,
year to
I was
this
just
year.
like, I'm like, well, what decades are we gonna look at? There's like the 90s and the 2000s, but then there's the 2010s and the
Oh, there's everything.
2020s.
Yeah, so that we're gonna get real wiggity whack with this.
There's also the 1970s.
Well, I know, but like for
90s.
like,
Mark,
can
were you
really
born
tell
in the
those different
80s?
cereals because of
I was
the.
born in 1990.
advertisement.
Thank you for
Oh.
calling me old, though. That's real nice.
Wait.
I was born
Oh,
in
I guess.
1990.
Okay, I thought you turned 32 this year, but you turned
I
31.
turned 31.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
I
So
took-
last year is when we watched Thor Ragnarok.
When I was 30, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That feels like it was like 3 years ago.
I know, right? Thanks, 2020. You
He
felt like a
just
fucking
had, yeah,
decade.
he just had
Yeah.
a birthday party or a birthday, so.
Wait, what happens?
Oh,
So
your birthday's coming up soon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The easy way to remember how old I am is you take the current year, add 10 to the last two numbers.
Nobody's gonna do that work.
That's how I know how old I am.
I mean,
You
now that I know you were born in 90.
Are we
that's
past
easy.
August? Then I'm 31. Are we before August? Then I'm 30.
whack.
And every year, just it's the same thing. I just take the last two digits of the date and I add 10.
know, he actually argued with Jessica the other day about how old she was.
Because she's
He's like, "You're 33," and she's like, "I'm 32," and
Yeah,
he's
but
like,
she's 2
"No,
years
bitch, you're
older than me."
33," and she's
That-
like, "I was
she's
born in
fuck-
'89. I know how old I am."
She's fucking lying because we already determined
Jesus.
she's 2 years older
See?
than me.
She's
We're-
lying.
Okay, well,
Why you
are you guys
always
ready for
She
this?
just doesn't want to be
lying?
old.
are you?
I don't know.
Are you ready for this?
Just ask her what year she graduated high school and then go from there.
All right, so first one up
Then you can catch her on a
is
lie.
one
She
that I'm a
lying.
little disappointed
But I
that
believe
I
in
didn't
her.
get to. Are you done?
I'm just saying. I don't
You
want to.
done?
I don't want to like, call her a liar. I believe that she.
If
is the age
Jessica
she
makes
says she
it
is.
an hour and 3 minutes into this,
She's
a
not gonna make it 3
Hey,
minutes
Jessica.
into
No.
this.
No.
You're fucking old.
damn, bro. First one on the list is called
Cinnamon Life.
no
Synonym.
Vanilli Crunch.
Milli Vanilli.
Vanilli
I'm pretty
Crunch.
sure I've had
Oh,
that
look at
before.
that fucking artwork.
Vanilli Crunch.
I'm pretty sure I've had that before.
So, how this is gonna work is I'll give you the manufacturer, which is
Kellogg's.
Quaker,
Oh, Quaker. Quaker did
and
make
a
those.
description: birthday cake flavored Captain Crunch balls.
Oh my
Ooh.
God,
Okay.
I need it. I need
And
it
there's
now.
going to
Captain
be.
Balls, my favorite.
I'm
I
gonna
love Captain
tell
Balls.
you that there's like a. I'll tell you if it's a decade or like a run time, but what is gonna get you the point here is if you can smack between the times that it was ran for. This is an actual decade. This thing was up for.
So are we giving a year?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, just
Like
a
a
year.
specific year, or
We're giving
Yeah,
you a
and if
year.
you land
and
between-
you want us to be in that time frame.
Yep, if you land
Gotcha.
between the year it was released and the year it was discontinued, you get a point.
Okay.
gotcha.
Okay, so Mark,
Yeah.
for Vanilli Crunch. What you got, homie?
1989.
89.
Yeah.
Kara?
Hold on one sec.
Oh,
Just get
wait,
my
do we have
points? There we go.
Whiteboards?
Yeah,
we
they're
do.
still in
Let's-
wrappers, the ones
Let's
that I
do
brought over
whiteboards.
here.
Let me pause this real quick so we can grab
Somewhere.
those. Only like 3 minutes went by, and a lot of things have changed, including Mark's boobs. This is also not for Patreon, so no Patreon episode this week due to the fact that we have to include some games for the non-patrons.
This is not a trademarked game, so eat shit.
All right, so just a reminder for us, even though it's only been 1 second for everyone else. Vanilli Crunch from Quaker. Your years. It is a decade run. Mark, what'd you say?
1989.
89. Kara. 98.
Yep.
I said 88.
No points for any of you. This was
2006.
No,
This was
is
made-
named after Milli Vanilli. It was probably in the early 80s.
This was released in 1971
Oh,
Wow.
and ran through 1980.
I didn't think birthday cake flavored stuffs
Dude.
were like
Yeah, right?
popular that
I
far
love
back.
I would
birthday
love
cake
something
flavors.
birthday cake flavored.
Okay, so this one is called, this was the box art. It's called Pink Panther Cake. Or, I'm sorry, Flake. You said cakes earlier. Pink Panther
And
Flakes.
it's like old Pink Panther art.
That's the original Pink Panther.
Pink Panther Flakes. This was only run for 2 years.
Oof.
So it's real. This is a hard one. Worth 2 points if you land between those 2 years. Post made this, and it was neon pink frosted cornflake cereal.
Okay, I got mine.
Mark, what you got? 1991. I can't. 69.
Nice.
I said 2004
You're-
because
okay.
it could be
Pink
around the
Panther
time
movie?
when that Pink Panther movie came out with Steve Martin.
Really good guess, but all of you are wrong. This was ran from 1972
Oh, Kara
to
was close.
1974.
I almost said 71 instead, but
I don't know why I erased my name.
Oh, I erased mine too.
It's fine.
This is I gotta save this one because
I really want to try that Vanilla Crunch, though.
Me too.
Fucking Peanut Butter Crunch is my favorite cereal of all time, so...
so this is the box art.
Peanut butter cereal is supreme.
It's
I
called
love peanut butter
right.
cereal.
King Kong Crunch with an O. CRONCH.
That was the box?
That's the box art that was on
Let me
it.
see that.
Yeah, it was the box art.
That's amazing.
I'm sorry, not King Kong. Did I say King Kong? I meant
You said Donkey Kong.
Yeah, Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong
Oh.
Crunch.
Let me see.
I'm sorry, baby. O
Okay.
Crunch.
How long was the run?
The run was for 2 years. It's worth 2 points. Ralston was the manufacturer. Barrel-shaped crunchy corn cereal. Think of, I looked it up. Think of like Honeycomb, except it was just in the shape of a barrel.
Okay.
Okay, Mark, what'd you write?
1983.
1983. 1984. In 1984,
Hey.
1 point for all of you. This was 1982 to 1984.
Wow. Good job, guys.
Damn, you
I'm
guys are
proud of
killing it.
us.
That was when the Game Boy game came out.
That's right.
I was like, Donkey Kong, my dad could still enjoy that, and they went to school in the 80s, so.
Donkey
You know what?
Kong.
I love Donkey Kong on the Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
That one was so much fun.
Here's a fun one.
Donkey Kong Crunchy?
Yes.
Or
DK Country.
DK64 was the
Yes.
The
the
next
superior
one
one.
is called the Addams Family Cereal.
Oh, that's from the live action TV show.
The Addams
Okay.
Family Cereal.
I don't remember.
Don't
when
move
that
the
show
picture
came out.
because you'll reveal the answers. The Addams Family Cereal came with a toy. Hey.
I was trying to.
All right, give me
I'm
back
not-
so I can read the information. You cheater.
I wasn't.
You cheater. Ralston also produced this. It is a decade run, supposedly. It's spooky-shaped cereal with a memorabilia. Memorabilia. It says a memorable lack of flavor. Lack of flavor. Mark says 79. Kara says 91. And Natasha says 98. For the two girls, it started in 91 and ran through 98.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Good job.
Sorry, Mark. A little.
Oh my
early
gosh,
on
you
that
actually get to see our high five, like where.
Hold
it
on a
meets
moment. Hold on a
the
moment.
Fucking pain.
Now I know
So
I'm
funny.
stupid as hell. Christina Ricci
I
with
know,
that
I was wondering.
fucking Wednesday, wasn't
Wednesday.
she?
Yep.
That's why I was looking
Damn
at it
it.
because I was trying to see.
I
who
should have
was in
known.
the-
All right, this
Should've
one is
known.
called Fruit Brute. Okay, and it was part of the General Mills line that also did Count Chocula and Frankenberry
And Booberry.
and Booberry. He wasn't one that continued though.
Never seen that
It's Fruit
in my
Brute.
life.
He's a werewolf.
What the fuck is that?
Fruit Brute.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So General Mills did this one, and it is fruit flavored cereal pieces with lime flavored marshmallows.
Ew. And how?
Lime flavored marshmallows?
Just under a decade.
That sounds awful. That
Just-
ran for almost a decade.
Almost a decade. 8 years.
I don't think I'm even close, but
Mark says 2001. Kara 2002 and Natasha 2008. No points for anyone, as this ran from 1975
Wow.
to
Oh.
1983.
that animation is
Yeah, the
very
artwork.
modern.
So we had two
Looks-
chances at hitting the decade and we fucked it up.
Yeah, bro.
The artwork
that
looks new.
that artwork's very modern looking.
Yes, yes.
To be fair, they've kind of just carried the artwork over for a long time, so it's been the same kind of style.
It really has.
So it
and
just
I
looks
looked that
the
up
same.
too because I was like kind of interested in Count Chocula, and he's the exact same from the 70s as he is now.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a good one.
That sounds disgusting.
Crunch is the same.
Lime flavored
Yeah, lime
marshmallows.
flavored marshmallows. No wonder it didn't.
People like
fucking
lime
continue.
jello and stuff like that. Though, so.
this
fucking
one is
gross
called
people.
80-year-olds.
Moonstones. Moonstones artificial cereal.
Is it like moon pie cereal?
Dog, that's old as fuck.
Moonstones? Moonstones.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a little old. Did you need more of that, or are you good?
I'm good.
It says artificial fruit flavored sweetened cereal. Ralston did this fruit flavored space shaped cereal of stars, half
Yeah,
moons,
kind
and
of
planets.
It's kind of a hint that Ralston's a cereal company that still is not in existence anymore.
Right,
so.
sure. Mark, you said 1963. I'm sorry. I have to specify that this was only a 1 year run. By the way.
Oh
God.
wow, we're gonna
1979 and 1966. No points for anyone. This was a double pointer. 1976 through 1977. So in the
Wow.
ballpark, but not quite.
I thought you said if it landed in the decade. I was in the 70s.
No, within the year. I meant.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Shut
I
up,
suck.
Kara.
I suck. All right. So this one is. I think I remember seeing these.
Well, don't spoil it.
I know, but it's just it could be. There's a huge gap with this, right? So it's strawberry honeycomb.
I've seen these.
Strawberry honeycomb.
Those existed.
Mm-hmm.
Can
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this is a big gap that we can go in here. It was literally ran for 20 years. So it's a big one here.
Say 20 years.
We're going to miss
20
it still.
years.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's possible. Post made this one. It's strawberry flavored honeycomb shaped cereals, temporarily made again for a comeback that failed in 2015. Mark says 2006. Kara says 2005. And Natasha is the only point winner here.
Wow.
As it's 1983 through 2002.
I knew. I was like, I vaguely remember that, so I know that it's.
I
gotta
remember
be
seeing the comeback.
Very early 2000s.
So I can't show you the box art because it doesn't exist. Well, it does, but I can't find it. But this is Pac-Man cereal. It only had a 5-year run. General Mills made it, and corn cereal, Pac-Man shaped. Like the cereal was Pac-Man shaped, and the marshmallows were ghost shaped. 5-year run. Mark says
I'm wrong.
1976.
That's literally what I just wrote.
Kara says 1976, and Tasha missing it with 1 year at 1982. It's 83 through 88.
I was about to. I had fucking like 80
I
something.
had
written
86
first.
in my head, and then
I'm
I
like,
said
no.
76.
Yep.
I did the same thing, and I was like, I'm gonna go back a little bit further. I'm trying to think about like my dad's era.
I used to play Pac-Man at this cafe that my grandma used to bring us to. It was called like Luna Cafe. or
Was it the
something.
cafe coffee or the Pac-Man coffee table?
Yes.
Those are cool as
Those
shit.
are so much fun.
So here's a triple pointer.
Oh, 1 year.
It was run for 1 year.
6 months.
There is no box art on this list, but it's called Reptar Crunch. Post made it. It's purple
I remember
Rice
this one.
Crisps with green Reptar dinosaur shape pieces.
I remember seeing that cereal because I bought it.
For Rugrats, which is great.
Ragrats.
Rugrats. Mark says for 3 points.
I'm waiting until they write their shit
Okay.
down.
Okay. Good. Mark says 2002. Kara says 2002. And Tosh with the triple point win
Oh my
of
god.
1999.
Oh my god.
Listen, there is a very specific time of my life that I like vaguely remember, and I know that it's like if it's any time after like 2002.
When you were, like, 4?
I remember it way more. Yeah, I was only 4 in 99, but
Jesus
I'm like,
Christ. I was 9 in 99.
So this one is for Mark. I saw this and couldn't resist putting it on this list. I don't have any box art, but it's just the logo that was on the box. This is called the WWF Superstars Cereal. It is by Ralston.
It's important to know.
Okay.
Was it spelled superstars with a Z?
No.
Okay.
Superstars with an S. It is a 4-year run. Ralston made it.
What was the logo?
I can show you this. I can show you the logo. Hold on. Oh God, it's
The
literally-
logo will tell me exactly when it was. Not the year specifically, but
This is what
an idea.
This is what the logo looks like.
oh, okay.
That was on the box.
Mm-hmm.
Ralston made this for how long?
Ralston made it for 4 years. It was a 4-year run. It's vanilla flavored with star-shaped cereal bits. And Mark's now thinking before he's like,
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm just like, I've liked the fact that you started to write and then you're like, hang on. As I sip.
This was new generation WWF.
Mark says 91. Kara, 81. And Tasha,
94.
94. Excuse
This
me.
new generation WWF.
With Mark and Tasha snagging it. 91 through
1 point.
95.
nice.
Yeah, new generation WWF. I knew, like I said, the logo would probably give it away.
I felt like that art was very like word arty.
Yeah.
Like clip art.
100%.
Yeah.
I know all the different logos of WWF over the years, so it's
I was
helpful.
like just the shot in the dark. I'm like, I have no.
that
fucking clue.
that logo was from like 88 to 96 ish.
I really, really want to try this next cereal. It's called Mr. T. Mr.
Just Mr. T.
Mr. T. Not Mr. T cereal, just Mr. T.
Oh, that's old as fuck.
That's what we got here. This was a 9-year run.
Oh shit!
Quaker made it. It's corn and oat cereal pieces shaped in the letter T.
All right, this is when the A-Team was popular.
It's so funny that Mr. T just has his own cereal. Mark says
80.
1980.
Fuck
Kara
off.
says 1980. And Tasha says 1976. All of you missing the mark on that one. 1984 through 1993.
I went 80, erase, 86, erase, 80 again.
Oh, Kara, stick with your instinct.
Well, my instinct was started off 1980.
I don't have box art for this one, but I was kind of disappointed the fact that this was discontinued. A double pointer, only 2-year press, called the C3POs.
No.
Kellogg's made
No.
this infinity-shaped, honey-sweetened oat, wheat, and corn cereal that basically tastes like Lucky Charms that had no marshmallows.
I was gonna sell it. That's fucking Cheerios. That's just Cheerios.
Pretty much.
That's Honey Nut Cheerios.
Pretty much.
Which is awful.
Which is awful.
C3POs.
It only had. Yep. Only had
I
a
don't know
2-year
when
run.
it originally released, so
neither.
It
we're
only
gonna
had a
just
2-year
have to-
run. Mark,
Oh, you said a 2-year run.
2-year run. Tasha, we'll start on this side. Would you write?
No, I don't like my answer.
1973.
I'm gonna be really mad if my original answer is correct.
Well, Tosh is way off. First Star Wars was 77.
I'm keeping
so
it. I'm
Was
keeping my
it?
fucking
Yeah.
answer. It's fucking wrong, but
Kara with 84 and Mark with 1980. Kara stealing the point on this one.
are you
What?
serious?
1984 through 1986.
Nice.
I erased it and I rewrote it. I'm like, I'm just
So
gonna go
that was
with
after
it.
that
Good
was
job.
after the third one.
So when did the first one come out?
The first one came out in 77.
7.
Oh,
The second one came out in 79. That's why I
there you
wrote
go.
80 because I figured it was between
that
the
1
second
point?
and third.
That was 2.
Yeah.
That was a double.
Third one came out in what, 1983?
Ooh, I don't know. I should know that, but I don't.
I know A New Hope was 77, and then it took
All right.
them 2 years to make.
We
the
got
next one.
another misfit out of the Frankenberry and Count Chocula. This guy is called the Fruity Yummy Mummy. The
Okay.
Fruity Yummy Mummy.
Why does that image is that
was
image has a place in my memory somewhere?
So we have the Wolverine,
Let
who
me
was
see that
the
again.
Fruity Brute, or the Fruit Brute, who was discontinued.
That is in my brain somewhere.
General Mills. This has a 6-year run. Sorry, I'm bad at math. I was literally counting on my fingers. Fruity flavored cereal with vanilla flavored marshmallows instead of the lime
That
flavored
was the fucking
marshmallows.
wolf ones.
Yeah. Mark says 1994. Kara says 99. And Tasha says 98. 87 through 93. My goodness.
and I was gonna say 93, and I was like, let's put 94 just in case. God damn it.
Yeah. This one is going to be dedicated to Tasha's mom. This is one. This one's going to be dedicated to Tasha's mom.
This goes out to Jackie.
I don't have any box art for this one either, but it's called the Dunkin' Donuts Cereal.
It's delicious.
Ooh.
Ralston made this, shaped like donuts, which is literally just an O.
It's a fucking cereal.
And it also came in glazed donut and chocolate flavored cereal alternatives. It only had a 2-year run.
Made by Ralston.
This is a double
Dunkin'
whammy.
Donuts.
No picture?
No picture.
Okay.
No picture. I would imagine that it's just the Dunkin' Donuts fucking logo.
The big old DD.
America.
Kara,
runs
you
on
go first.
Dunkin'.
What you got? 1987. Tasha says 86, and Mark says 92. Kara, you were so fucking close. Missing it by 1 year. It was 88 through 80, or through 90. with a 2-pointer.
God.
So brutal. So
I
brutal.
have a caramel macchiato Dunkin' Donuts cereal sample that I got from a pickup,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and I haven't eaten it yet, but it sounds really
It
good.
does sound really good.
So good.
Carl will try that.
We can bust
really
that
good.
open when we go upstairs.
I would dislike that very much, but Carl would like
But
that.
yeah, okay, so I have clothes. I feel okay.
Side
really
note, go
quick,
ahead.
yeah. So I have clothes in my back seat that I have to bring to Salvation Army, and I did a Kroger pickup today, and I didn't realize that those were in there, and he didn't say anything about it, and I feel really bad.
Damn.
I know. I'm about to call Kroger and be like, "Can I speak with John?" and then like give him $5
That's nice.
Why would you give him money?
because I just had clothes in my back seat in my trunk, and he put my groceries in the trunk. Like I literally had like three
There's
bags.
3 or 4 bags of like grocery bags full of clothes.
No, trash
Or,
bags.
I'm sorry, trash bags.
So you want to say sorry that you had stuff in your car?
Sorry that like
So I have
they're-
junk in my trunk. John,
Well, they were like spread
Yeah,
out all over the
John.
back.
Oh, so
Yeah.
he's trying to like put the stuff in your car. It was in
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
And he didn't say anything about it.
Because it's not his job to worry about it. It's his job to just put shit in your car and you move.
True. Good employee.
Yeah.
Here's
Good
a
job,
fun
John.
one for you.
Thanks, John.
Kellogg's Fiber Plus Antioxidants Berry Yogurt Crunch. Try saying that 5 times fast.
Fiber Plus Antioxidant Berry Yogurt Crunch.
Yes. What he said.
Okay.
Hold the phone here.
Seems
Hold the
super
phone.
specific.
Only a 3-year run. Okay.
When was everybody on that antioxidant
Kellogg's
kick?
made it, obviously. It's wheat and rice flakes with berry yogurt flavored clusters. As I burp.
I'm
That'd
going to
be
be
about it.
pissed if my first answer was closer, but we'll see.
Tasha, what you got? 2008, 2006 for Kara, and 2003 for Mark. All of you are pretty far off. I mean, kind of close, but 2010 through 2013.
That box did not look
Damn.
like it was that recent.
Exactly.
That was the most brand flakes fucking box Kellogg's have ever made.
Activia. That's all I could think of.
All right, we got a 3-pointer here. It was only run for 1 year. Cupcake Pebbles.
Oh my God, those look delicious.
Cupcake Pebbles, a.k.a. diabetes in a box. Cupcake Pebbles. 1 year, 3 points. Wham it out here.
See that again?
1 year, 3 points. Let's do this. Post made this, and it was literally just description is, bless you, baby.
Thanks.
Cupcake battered rice cereal. It's the exact same thing as Cocoa Krispies. Why is my computer saying, hey, I'm going to go to sleep now? That's not a thing. Oh, no. Are we frozen? Oh, no. We're all right. We're good. Kara's ready to go. 1996. Mark is 99. Tasha is 97. You guys are giving Post way too much fucking credit for thinking of these stupid ideas so early on. This was 2010.
What?
Dude,
What the fuck was I
2011.
doing in 2010 that I wasn't eating that fucking cereal?
it was only out for a year. But I mean, I'm with you, but
Why did I know
that was
about
20. I could have went and bought that on my own.
Mark, to be fair, you were pretty much homeless at that time.
I was.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I was 15, so I
I
had
was
other
definitely
priorities.
homeless at that point. So,
Okay, so.
by the way, hi guys. I was homeless a couple times. That's a thing that happens. It's fine.
Yeah, it just goes on and on and on. All right, this next one is, I don't think it's one I'd be interested in eating, but maybe it was good because one was apple flavored and one was banana flavored. Is Post's Sesame Street C is for apple. Or I'm sorry, C is for cereal. I haven't had that much to drink, bro.
Sesame Street. C
can't even
is for
trust
apple.
your answers.
C is for berries. C is for
Wait,
C is
Zebras.
for Elmo.
C is for zebras.
it's for apple.
All right. 3-year run. Post made this. It was an apple and banana flavored oat and corn cereal piece that were the shape of X's and O's.
X's and O's.
Made for toddlers.
So is Lucky Charms.
Beep, boop, beep.
Mark says 2011. Kara says 2004.
1994.
I'm sorry. You turned yours around and I saw it was
Are you okay, Lux?
94, and Tosh turned hers around. And it was,
C is for 2011.
I saw the 4 and the 1 over here, and I just my brain.
C
pushed them
stands for shut up.
together. Mark nailed this one.
Yeah, baby.
2011.
Wow.
Through 2014.
I was only 10 years off. Come on.
Oh, it's no big deal. It was close enough.
C is for apple.
C is for apple.
Yeah, boy. Flavor Flav.
This one is. I just never will get these kind of things.
I'm gonna message my friend Megan and get that put on a T-shirt.
What? C is for Apple.
It's gonna be the
TF4 podcast.
It's gonna be the
C is for
TF4 logo,
Apple.
but instead of a microphone on top, it'll be an apple.
Oh my god, that's so funny. The Smurfs cereal, officially licensed.
Interesting.
Okay.
Now I wanna tell you a fun fact about the Smurfs cereal. There's 5 different Smurf cereals that have been released since in about 40 years. To give it a ballpark. Just so you know.
Longer than that.
No, but the cereals have been released in that in a 40-year
Okay,
span.
so what are we looking for here?
So this one is it's a 7-year. I lied. Not a 7-year. 5-year. 5-year stint. Red and blue corn puffs with berry flavor.
Well, these are Papa Smurf.
These are very specific because other ones don't have that.
These are Papa Smurfs.
It's called the berry. I'm sorry. The official name for this was the Vanilli Crunch, Smurfs officially licensed cereal.
I had kids in high school that called me Smurf, and I don't know why. And to this day, I still don't know why they called me
You're
Smurf.
short and round on the bottom.
Mark says
Is
1992.
that what that was?
Probably.
Wow.
Kara says 1996, and Tasha missing it by 1 year.
It was 83, wasn't it?
With 1983
to 88.
through 1988.
Fuck.
How did you know that?
I don't know. I literally, in my mind, I went, 92 sounds right. No, 83 sounds better. Fuck it, 92.
I feel like the Smurfs weren't very popular when we were growing up, so I'm like, it's got to be the 80s.
Smurfs were big when I was a baby.
Here's a
I watched the
weird
Smurfs a
one.
lot.
This is a really weird one. It had a 5-year stint, though. I don't know how it had a 5-year stint. I don't have box art, but it was the Nerds cereal.
Sounds delicious.
The Nerds cereal. It hurts my teeth to think
It
about.
sounds
We had nerd
delicious.
slushies at Sonic.
Ugh.
Or Pop Rock
those are really
slushies.
good.
Ralstein.
Yeah, those are weird.
Ralston.
Ralston.
Put
How
this
is it
out.
spelled?
Nerds. It's
No.
Nerds.
It's like R.L. Stein the whole time.
How is Ralstein?
R.L. Stein cereal.
It's literally R.L. Stein's cereal line, and you
It's
just fucking say it wrong.
R-A-L-S-T-O-N.
It's
Ralston.
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 Because that's my cousin's last name.
Okay.
And my aunt's...
I stand corrected.
Tasha of the
Ralston.
Ralston fame.
That's right.
The Ralston family
It
fortune.
featured two separate
asked.
flavors mixed into one being tangy and one being sweet. The boxes were divided down the middle, just like the candy.
Sounds about right.
When was it released?
It was a 5-year stint. It was a 5-year stint.
It was Nerds.
It was Nerds. Flavors featured Gotta Have Grape and Seriously Strawberry, or What a Melon and So Very Cherry.
Don't mind me. Just changing my answer again.
Sounds kind of fucking gross. I never was a really big Nerds fan. Now, Nerds Rope,
Nerds ropes are amazing.
we'll talk about that.
Nerds ropes are
Yeah.
fucking great.
But
Nerds just don't satisfy me.
they're just not good.
I mean,
only
Vox
ones
is
that I
kind of
like-
nerdy. That's fucked up.
The only one that I really liked was the lemonade flavors. They had like some
I
lemonade.
love the
Yeah.
lemonade
You know what I'm
nerds.
talking about? Yeah. Mark
Grape nerds
says
are my favorite, though.
02. I think this one's going to surprise you.
2012.
2012.
Fuck it.
Says Kara. And 1997, says Tasha.
Watch this shit be from 2012.
These are from 1985
85
through 1990. Like, who the fuck was thinking of this shit back then?
Same people thought. Of
I
nerds
wish
in
I
the
could go
first
back
place.
in time and eat these cereals.
Dude,
Not
you know,
the
if I
Nerds
could go
one.
back in time when Nabisco made Oreos, I would tell them right then and there, make a cereal of this.
Yeah.
Make a cereal of this. See Cookie Crisp? You'll do better. Promise.
Yep. That's very true.
If they made Oreos when I was in the fucking 90s when I was growing up, dude, I would have ate that shit every day.
Oh, I had those when I was growing up.
We got a
think,
2-pointer
right?
here.
Nice.
As we're approaching the end of the list, we got a 2-pointer.
Okay.
This is no box art, but this is Kellogg's Cinnamon Mini Buns cereal. Featured corn and oat cereal shaped as if they were swirled
Honey buns.
cinnamon buns.
Oh.
Very interesting.
Kellogg's made these?
Yeah.
2-year run?
2-year run. So a double pointer here. Kellogg's Mini Buns. Kara is ready for this. Kara, go ahead. What you got? 2009.
That's what I said.
Tasha said 2009 as well, and Mark said 2011. We are talking about 1991
What?
through 93.
Fuck.
Wacko fucking
This
Jacko,
is some like
man.
2000 shit. They were in the future thinking of that shit.
They were just ready
Yeah.
for it.
They're not 2000 and late.
Imagine if they had thought of fucking
Ew.
French toast
I have a
crunch.
question.
Yes,
Can we punch Tosh? Is that
Who's
your question?
keeping score?
I got you.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
keeping my own score. So.
I'm not.
I was too, and then
We
I
have-
just thought Tosh wasn't, so I was like,
We
who's
have
keeping
2
the
more
score?
left. I don't know what this. I don't know what.
Please tell me
this
it's Bootios.
means.
Please tell me you put Bootios on here.
Bootios.
Bootios.
There's no Bootios.
How did you not put Bootios on here?
Because it's not a real thing.
Yeah, they are a real thing.
Sounds whack.
They are a legit thing.
We have a 2-year run, so another double pointer. A General Mills cereal, no box art, that's called Monopoly, the cereal. So it's Mark's favorite cereal. It was
Do you not
cinnamon.
like Monopoly?
He hates Monopoly.
Can we play it?
Fucking
He
hate
He just
Monopoly.
hates
love
playing with
Monopoly.
me.
I own Deadpool Monopoly, but I hate Monopoly.
We should play it.
I would like to play it.
Hate Monopoly.
Cinnamon
with a
flavored
fucking passion.
cereal with marshmallow houses, marshmallow hotels, and marshmallow deeds. Sounds like a lot of marshmallows.
And marshmallow. What was the third thing? Marshmallow.
Deeds?
They
I don't
put
know.
deeds in these?
Yeah, I
Deeds.
guess. Like deeds. Yeah.
Like
Deeds.
deeds nuts?
Stop it. Car is ready to roll. 2 years. 2 years. What you got, Cara?
I want to reconsider my answer.
Okay, for 2 points.
For 2 years.
Hello.
2005 says Mark. 84 says Tosh. And 93.
We're all in
Says
different
Cara.
decades, and we're all fucking wrong.
Mark snagging 2 points. as
Oh!
It was 2003 through 2005.
Wow.
You know what I thought? I went. When did Monopoly really blow up from McDonald's?
That's what I was thinking
Yeah.
too
Early
at first.
2000s. Let's go.
And I was
Have
like,
you guys
meh.
seen that documentary?
No.
The McMillions or whatever? Is that what it was called?
What, like exposing their fucking
Exposing-
McDonald's
Yeah.
The
scam?
Yes, it was so
It was
good.
really good.
It was so good.
And it was all a fucking sham.
Also, the
Really?
Yeah. None
Did
of it was
anybody
real.
win?
No, it was all inside.
Yeah.
It was all the CEOs of like a couple of companies.
Even though nobody that's supposed to be able to be like that
all
was
won
even
it.
a Philly. Like,
Well, that's why
they
they
said that I could have
changed
been
it.
disqualified from winning things because Sarah worked at McDonald's.
That's what
Like,
Alyssa,
that's what the rules were.
Alyssa, I couldn't win because of that. But you could win like a fry or like
It
a
was-
Coke or something.
it was
but that was
a pyramid
after.
scheme.
I only ever won burgers.
But they still do it, don't they?
yeah.
Not that I'm aware.
Because
I
I
haven't
thought
seen
they
it come
just
back
had it
in-
last year.
No, it hasn't.
I would say I think
It
they
has not been
discontinued
back.
it for a while.
There's that other what is it called when they do it? It's like a
Roll up the rim to win.
no.
That's
when,
Tim Hortons.
I
It's
know.
like a it's not a documentary, but it's like
A
actors.
mockumentary?
A mockumentary.
It's not really a
A
mockumentary.
docu-series.
No, it's like what
If it's
a biopic.
Oh, okay.
The biopic that they did about McDonald's was good too.
What one?
With,
Founder?
Yes.
Who's it?
The
Who's
founder.
this? Oh God, Mark, your big feet are touching my big feet.
You're
He was
welcome.
caressing them. I saw it.
All right, this is a triple pointer.
Oh,
Yes.
I thought we were done.
Ooh,
No, we got
tres-
one more.
Tres puntos.
Triple pointer. They were released at the same time
Cara's already guessing.
with two with two different flavors. This was the Homer's Cinnamon Donut from Kellogg's and Bart Simpson's Peanut Butter Chocolate Crunch.
Both Kellogg's.
Both are Kellogg's. Both had 1 year runtime. Obviously, Bart's was the peanut butter chocolate flavored Orbs, similar to what I guess Reese's peanut butter
Reese's Puffs.
Crunch. Yeah, and then Mark's.
Homer's.
I was gonna say Mark's burp. Homer's donut shaped cinnamon flavored cereal was literally just cinnamon flavored Cheerios.
It had to be when the movie.
1 year run.
1 year run.
Fuck.
1 year
I was
limited
thinking
edition.
about the movie too, and then I'm like,
Do you want to see the box art for the one?
yeah.
Yes.
I can show you the box art for the other. I just have to change it so you guys don't see the answer.
Ooh, peanut butter chocolate crunch.
Yeah, right? And then here's Homer's.
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Put your hands up, put your hands
You're
up.
peeing a lot.
There's cinnamon peanut. Oh, cinnamon donut. Okay.
Cinnamon peanut.
Donuts.
You know what? I'm gonna go with this answer.
All right.
And it's
Triple
probably wrong.
pointer. Triple pointer here. Are we ready?
No.
Probably wrong.
All right, I'm just gonna go with it.
I would like
It's
to
fucking not right. But
take
I'd like to
this
put a friend.
time real quick to thank our patrons. If you've made it this far, Dustin and Sam, you're the man.
Thanks to anyone that's made it this far.
Yeah, if you made it this far, we appreciate you. We just after like an hour, we just do whatever the fuck we want. Here we go. Mark says 2005. Cara says 98. And Tasha says 2008. More like 2000 and late. 2001 through 2002.
Did it come out when did the movie come out?
Not sure.
06.
06.
Was it?
I
Okay.
think so.
So we got the winner,
Natasha.
Tasha. Only by 2 points.
Yeah, I
Mark
had
quickly
5.
following right behind with 5. And Cara not too far behind that with 4. I really like that. I don't know. I
That
got
one was a lot of fun.
I got amped up about that. So I
It was
like,
different.
I liked
Yeah.
it.
Thanks. I know not all the time that we can sit down and play, music
Since the movie
games,
came
so-
out in 2007.
2007.
What
That's
did I
that.
say? 2008.
Well, like
Yeah.
2000 and late.
Yeah, so I was close. I was trying to remember because
So
we went to
2000.
Springfield. The Springfield that won, like that was the most
Yeah.
Springfield.
Yeah.
And it was Springfield, Vermont, I think.
Yeah.
And my grandma took us there, so we got to see the ham with the donut.
Oh wow.
This one.
Bootios. That's camp. That's real.
That's real cereal. Bootios
WWE
existed. Why are you calling me an
Bootios.
idiot?
It's just the way it is.
Bootios
Thank you
existed.
for making it an hour and 40 minutes into this.
Bootios still sell right now.
No one gives a fuck about Bootios,
Marcus.
bro.
Car.
Can
Drop
you get
it.
those at
Eat
like FYE
my
or
dick.
something?
I don't know.
Drop the bootios.
They sell it at Walmart, actually.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. My name is Vox. That's Marcus. That's Kara.
Yeah, I am Marcus.
And I'm Link
What?
What?
from Hairspray. I'm Natasha.
Wow.
Oh,
I do not
Went
get
over
that
my head,
reference.
love bug.
I got you.
Yeah, we're getting all right.
Bye.
Bye.
Stop making
I'm
eye contact like
uncomfortable.
that.
I wonder how long you can do without blinking.
Prolonged eye contact.
We'll just keep going.
Prolonged eye contact.
Ugh, snort for you.
Prolonged eye contact.
He's gonna blink.
Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact.
Your eyes aren't that big. You're gonna blink. Your eyes are glistening a little bit.
Your mom's glistening a little bit.
Oh,
Ugh.
He's gonna fucking blink.
Now I'm just watching the monitor.
I want to make you blink, but I also kind of want to see how long you can go.
Huh.
Prolonged
This is more
eye
for the people that are
contact.
watching on YouTube.
Prolonged
Yeah,
eye
definitely.
contact.
If you're watching, we appreciate you.
If you're watching, I love you and I appreciate you. And I would fuck you right in the mouth.
Well, that can't go on TikTok. We're gonna try anyways.
Sure can. Why not?
we could beep right in the mouth.
You just gotta like put the closed captioning and say like fork instead of fuck.
So I can't do closed captioning because I
Oh.
post via computer.
Are you still going?
Yeah.
Prolonged
He looks
eye
like he's gonna
contact.
cry.
I think I have to urinate.
You look more emotional than when we got married.
True. I'm also more emotional than when we got married.
True.
Aw.
Don't mess with him. Don't mess with him. I want to see.
I was gonna put a little mark on his forehead. A little mark. Get it? Wait, what are you doing? Stop it.
He's gonna
I'm
put a mark
uncomfortable.
on his.
Don't sniff that. What the fuck's wrong with you?
How can you go this long without blinking?
It's because he's
It's called prolonged eye contact.
he's
Bo Burnham taught me, okay?
he can move his cheeks upwards, which gives a little bit release.
Ah, there you go.
All right, that's it. Goodbye.
Good job,
Fuck
Bart.
off.